What's going on, everybody? It's your guy, Savon from the Need to Know podcast.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy A from the Need to Know podcast.
And Hennessy wants to celebrate those who never stop and never settle in their never-ending pursuit of greatness. Maurice Ashley lives his passion. Through his love of chess, he made history in 1999 as the world's first black grandmaster.
That is right. An inspiring story of intellect and brilliance. His ability to push the potential of his own mind to new levels of greatness is universally inspiring. Visit www.hennessy.com to learn more about Maurice Ashley.
In the world of the mind, there are no limits.
Hennessy. Never stop, never settle. For 21 and over, please drink responsibly.
Yo, what's going on, Need to Know family? We are back. Episode 185 is underway, but as always, before we get into the content, just know the Patreon, the mixer, everything is coming your way. August 13th, cop your tickets. They are moving extremely fast, okay? We got an open bar, 2 hours open bar. You get to kick it with us. We got the DJ. I cannot wait to announce the motherfucking DJ. We got a lot of good vibes, and we want to see all of you there. Even if you're out of state, you don't have to be in New York to come.
Pop out.
Just pop out. Come fuck with us, man. August 13th, the information is below. That is the Need to Know podcast live mixer. All of your favorite podcasters, I promise you, will be in the building. And also, if you want a discount code, head over to our Patreon. We are giving discount codes for anybody who has signed up to the Need to Know podcast Patreon.
That's right, patreon.com/need-to-know-pod. Go get right with us. We have recently uploaded a bunch of new content.
Thanks.
And there's going to be more on it. So definitely go flock with us. Like, subscribe, comment, please. We love y'all, and thank you for interacting.
That's a fact. And when you're done with that, you can come to the hmdstudio.com to get your podcasting, recording studio, and just creative space needs. Remember, the hmdstudio.com. I'm talking low because I'm trying to get you to understand the quality of even talking low, what it sounds
I was like, what's going on here?
Fucking crazy.
It's fucking crazy. You know what else is fucking crazy?
What?
Dev coined a new phrase.
Are we going to tell them or
No, we're not going to tell them.
Okay.
The phrase is so ill, we couldn't even title this shit. Like,
Yeah.
just get
We
through the
won't get
episode.
I made a
demonetized.
mistake.
You did
it
that.
was, it had
I
meaning.
misspoke.
I made sure we ain't use it as a title either.
I misspoke.
But you got to go to like the back end of the podcast for that.
Just get through.
Because that's
Just
when
listen.
it gets raunchy.
Just listen.
I always mess up at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you for that.
No
It's
problem.
great promo for the beginning. Like, good job. And as always, please make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We see all the engagement on YouTube. It does not go unnoticed. I promise you
It's
that.
been good.
Yes, it has. And thank y'all. We welcome you. I welcome you. I don't know about everybody else
Finally.
because y'all didn't have beef. It was me that had beef with
Yes.
y'all. But
I've always loved the YouTube.
Me too.
I'm waving
y'all.
the white flag. And, yo, if you see my barbecue stain, yo, keep that to your mother, bro.
That's a
Keep it
fact.
to yourself. Don't
Dead
even talk about
serious.
that shit, bro. Like,
That's
like,
right.
yeah, that's
Sir.
between you and God. Fuck
So
out of here.
now
It's
that-
what you need to know when you need to know on the Need to Know podcast.
Right.
Now, let's kick things off in 3, 2,
My loud mouth.
1.
And he ain't gonna give you much too.
You're not going to give you much unless you really
Unless
know.
you really know him, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but they do what they do well.
Igbo. He's very like
I
this.
need Igbo.
Igbo and Shayo.
I need Igbo and
Shayo. Yeah, Shayo. That's how not black I am.
What are you saying?
I don't know.
What are you saying?
Just making sounds. Look.
Just making noise, bro.
You want to know what's funny? So there was a
He's going
clip.
to cancel for that.
There was a clip
Are
that
we
went.
recording?
Yes.
Oh
But
my
we're-
God,
we're
I didn't mean to do
always
that.
Recording,
You
man.
sons of fucking
Come
bitches.
on,
Don't you
man.
do
Nah, because I
We're always
never get
recording.
caught up with that because I always see when Pierre's like,
Yeah.
like I
Fucking
always
we do
see
like
when
it's
him and Drew are like,
Yo,
yeah.
it's
I didn't mean-
telekinesis.
I didn't mean anything by that.
Because you know what happens? Like, they used to do it on their own, so now I like had to like enter myself in
Okay.
their
Oh, no, I
brain.
always
in there.
So I know
look.
when they want to press play and
Uh-huh.
y'all keep going, I'm looking at these two niggas like, and all I can see is like, because of the lights, all I see is teeth and eyes. Because I just see smiles and eyes. So I'm like, all right, I know we about to get
You talking about the
I know we about
pigment
to
in their
get it.
skin, though?
Nah, bro, it's with the lights. You can't,
We can't talk
Behind
about
the
it with you.
lights,
I'm
that's
fucking
what
with
he
you. We
means.
can't talk about skin pigment no more.
We could do that. But y'all was singing the Burna Boy song. And
Last.
I seen this video that went viral this last week. And my guy, shout out to Dope Like Blaze, right?
Yeah.
So I used to work with him. Oh, wait, this is the wrong one. But I used to work with him at a telemarketing company.
Damn.
Right? Yeah,
Fun.
it's the most
That's
weirdest
random.
shit ever, right? And it's funny how you like, you don't really keep in touch, but you see what people are doing. And so I seen this video getting some traction, and he's Jamaican. And I was like, I bet, last popular song. Let me click on the vid and see what he did with it. So Alex, you let me know.
I heard this. This your man?
I mean, we went to work together.
That's your man. Come
This
on.
is bestie.
Shout out
That's
to
your
him.
boy?
Look. Look. They're not doing this no more. Look. Look. Yeah. He's going crazy.
It's dope. That sounds good.
I like
sounds
this.
good.
Nah,
It
he
sounds
went
legit.
crazy.
I'm kind of.
It sounds legitimate
I'm
to
kind of
me.
glad you brought that up. I'm not gonna lie.
It's giving
because-
Devon Terrell.
It wasn't. That's why I played it.
No, I'm saying, but the way that when
fault.
Dev
What
remixes
happened,
something,
Only-
it actually
it
sounds
went over their
good.
heads. It's okay. I was ready to embellish with
It's
you.
all good,
It's okay.
brother.
Nah,
all
but
good.
that was what we were accustomed to hearing from like dancehall and reggae artists when we was
Yeah.
coming up. So it's kind of
Yes.
right. It's kind of interesting to see that. I don't know, dancehall and reggae artists feel like they gotta get on board with the Afro beat shit because Afro
Right.
beats is completely taken over.
Yeah.
How'd
Yeah.
that make you feel?
I love it. Cause nah, I'm about to start blushing in here. And I'm dark skinned. Cause look,
I'm about to start blushing?
Nah, that's how I felt. Like y'all really used to call us African booty scratchers. Like,
Oh God.
no,
wow.
let's talk about it.
No. You're right. No, he's
I'm
You are
right.
not-
medi-
but
you are
I'm not
Americans.
right.
That's
I'm
what you
not-
are calling us.
But I'm
he's
not
right.
talking about that.
Tell the truth. When we went to school, you said you're African. That's what you would call us. It's not nice.
He's right.
You feel me? So just to see how far this shit is going now, singing at the party. I don't even listen. I don't even hear reggae music and dancehall.
No,
anymore.
at all. It's Afro
rarely
beats.
do.
Isn't it weird how a culture shift can happen with music, where it's like music can make a culture cool?
And influence.
It made it cool
Yes.
because before, yeah, you're right. It was being African was a. I don't want to say
It just wasn't
it
fly.
was looked at. It wasn't fly.
It wasn't fly.
It just wasn't fly. Back in
Yeah.
school, it wasn't fly.
I think it was
Yeah.
it was more a culture thing. I think it
Sure.
was a culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like I don't
yeah.
know if it was just like actually the race or nationality. I think it was like a culture thing. We didn't understand it. We didn't see it. Like
Yeah.
that's the thing with media. Media is so fucking powerful, and I'm glad we do this. Like we have a lane. I think we have like a nice lane.
Sure.
But media just controls everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Literally,
Yeah.
it controls everything, and I think
Make you like something.
you're the brand of being African.
Yeah.
It just wasn't promoted in the nicest light.
It wasn't
honestly.
cool.
Like,
it wasn't fly.
yeah.
It was
wasn't
actually
fly
we
at
joked a
all.
lot. We
Yeah.
joked on
But
it a
see,
lot.
dance hall, those bashment parties,
Yeah.
being Jamaican, patois, like that shit was fly.
Yo, it was fly
it
to
was
be
a
West
fly
Indian,
thing
bro.
to be a part of. You
It's
know
true.
what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
just
It's true.
interesting to see it now.
I went to a West Indian high school. It was really cool to be West Indian, bro.
It
I'm
was
not gonna lie.
It was a thing.
Like I ain't gonna lie, I had identity crisis plenty of times in high school because I went to a predominantly West Indian high school and everybody had a flag that they rep. Everybody had a country. We knew what you call it was Trini. We knew this person was Guyanese. And for me, it was just like I used to try to look in my fucking. I'm like, yo, where are we from?
You
Like I
was
used to
switching-
want to know, be
Dad,
like, yo,
Dad.
we not from nowhere, like the West Indies and nothing.
You were switching flags every week.
I was
to
not
blend in?
switching flag. I never did that.
What was your favorite
I
one? though?
never did
But
that.
What was your favorite
Which
one?
one did you claim?
Like, did you match the Jamaican with like the Air Forces?
I know you didn't
Like
do
you used
that.
to put the green, yellow, and black
I know you ain't do
shoelaces
that
to match
for-
your.
First of
For
all,
Memorial Day weekend.
I
know you
enjoyed the Trini women very much.
Okay.
So I was with
So
Trini
you was
people all the
claiming
time.
Tritty.
You was claiming
I wasn't claiming Trini.
Okay.
But you was
I
wearing
didn't
the
claim
Did
any
you
of the
ever wear
West
the
Indian.
flag?
I'm not a
Look,
corn.
look,
I was never like that. Everybody
yeah.
knew I was a fucking Yankee, as they always would call me.
Fucking Yankee.
Yeah, Von, you fucking Yankee. I always was. I never claimed
It's not-
a country.
if you was flag
I'm
hopping,
not corny.
I
wasn't
I'm not
corny.
mad if you flag hop.
I never
for
did
culture.
that. I never fucking was Guyanese one day and been in Beijing the other next day. I never did that. I never
But you
did that.
could blend though, because you like a chameleon. Like with your look,
You nigga could
You
be
could do it.
Panamanian. You could be fucking. You could be anything. I'm
No,
being
I
honest with
remember
you.
when I was a
could be
Need
a
to Know
few things.
Stan in like 2019 or something. Savon said he was gonna be Dominican.
Yeah,
You don't remember this?
I'll never forget.
Yeah, I believed it for a little while.
He's like, this is where I draw
He's
my
like-
line of the sand. Damn it,
Yeah.
that was a
I'm
direct
I'm
quote.
in the
Dominican.
community.
What a
Yeah.
disgusting
That was mad
person.
funny that episode.
thank you.
What a terrible
Appreciate
person that it takes to say I'm Dominican now.
I feel.
He was
for
like, I
Americans,
decided to be
man.
Dominican today.
I did.
Yes, you did. You don't
Yes,
remember that?
play the tape.
My
You
family
forgot?
gonna disown
I
me.
remember that.
My dad was like, "You're black ass. What the fuck?"
Yeah, get the fuck
can't
out
And
of
then
say
he
that.
played like Daddy Yankee or something.
Yes.
Oh, how
Wait, he's
much
not even the-
racism?
He's not Dominican.
How
though.
much
But you-
racism
but
do
you
you
played
take?
Don't be talking about the old podcast, bro.
It
Don't be
was so
talking about the
funny.
old shit, bro. I didn't do
Niggas
nothing.
did this.
Nah, bro. I see why niggas be breaking up. I get it. Right? I see why these podcasts don't be lasting.
not ready
and
for
shit.
this conversation,
Nah, we
not gonna
ready.
lie.
I'm ready. I
I'm
don't
not
know if
ready
y'all
for this
ready, but I get it.
conversation.
I
Yeah,
understand.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
when you get attacked by like your co-hosts and shit, the way y'all just did me, I see why Desus left.
Y'all
Mero.
do that.
Us.
I see why Mero and Desus didn't
Y'all
work
do that
out.
to me every day.
I love you.
You don't love me.
I do.
You don't love me.
Yo,
I do.
yo, thank you. Thank you. I wish we had like the round of applause. You're helping us. You, your mom, your genetics, the things you've been blessed with. We are now, in talks with larger than life brands.
Right.
Larger
yes.
than life.
Yeah.
Wait, are we allowed to say or no?
I mean, it didn't happen yet, but I think
Well, hold
anybody who got a big
Yeah.
piece, they know, like, they can relate.
Oh my god.
So, Dev,
No,
I want
like,
to thank you.
The people who don't know what we're talking about, so that sounds crazy, Savon. Like,
It does?
We'll let you know later. You'll see.
Yes.
This will be super funny in another couple
know
episodes.
Devon
We're
is
working on
strapped and
something.
ready.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my goodness. I'm uncomfortable.
And ladies and gentlemen.
But look what we do for your brand.
That-
Like that's fly, bro.
That's not his brand. His brand is
No,
singing
if anything,
and dancing.
he did that for our brand.
Okay.
He used his, you know,
He did.
gifts
I'm uncomfortable.
to do
Y'all
the
like
thing.
you know what
I am
I noticed about y'all lately? All
What
of y'all?
up? All of
Y'all like to
us?
put certain narratives on me. I noticed like a lot of narratives get thrown on
You
me.
said
I'm
it
a mirror.
first.
Right. Yeah.
You brought it up, and then we just kept like going.
and that's
with
what
it.
that's isn't that gaslighting? Is that considered gaslighting?
No,
No,
what you're
'cause you
doing is
actually did
gaslighting.
it.
Because you said it.
Gaslighting is if I didn't say that, and you make me believe I said that, but you said it.
You know what it is? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do it a little bit. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
You wanna know
What?
why I do it?
Why?
Because you think you fucking Omarion.
What?
He think
Wait,
he missed up.
Orion?
What? Oh no, no.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
Why
the
you
other
think
nigga.
about Orion?
Because he was
Huh?
trending for the same shit.
Why
Debbie-
they was trending
'cause they
for?
be trending.
But
Orion?
why?
Yo,
But why they be trending?
Because the nigga did some shit, bro.
He did something.
Yo.
What he
But
did?
I'm talking about how Omarion be super unbothered with life.
Oh.
You be having to crack through that
that
shit with
too.
Dev real quick.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You be
What
having
do
to
you
just
mean?
have. Listen, I like to get you to feel very uncomfortable.
Oh.
So you can't do all of that cool. Oh my God, peace and love and everything is great. Fuck all that.
Y'all have really disrupted my peace a lot.
That's good and bad.
Like
That's
over
great.
over the
good and
past,
bad.
like I say, 7 episodes, y'all have been finding like a little bit of a. I think I've been learning from leavings or something.
No,
y'all been finding like
I've never
little
learned
pricks, and y'all been fucking
Like buttons to push.
Yeah, y'all been
Yeah.
finding my buttons, and y'all been like disturbing them, and I don't like because I
Pause.
feel like other people are learning,
Yeah.
and like,
That's
oh yeah,
good.
that nigga's, I could break him easy.
It's
Nah.
not easy.
That's
It takes 3 of us.
It does take
It's
3
not
of y'all.
easy.
When I see 3
We
y'all
have to
looking at
join
me
forces.
like this, look, see how?
not
Do you
easy.
see what I'm facing? I'm facing. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. I'm
Yeah,
ready,
yeah, yeah.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's
When
not
it's like
easy.
shield. Oh my god! Speaking of like shit like that, did you guys watch Thor?
I didn't see the new one.
I'm so
didn't see the
fake
new
for
one.
not watching it yet.
Every
haven't
time
watched it.
I never. Every time like a new movie comes out, I'm the one who like watches
Hasn't
it
seen it?
first.
Oh.
I never used to be like that
That you see it first, and then
because I
everybody
didn't
else.
like the movies. But then, yeah,
You like the
I-
movies
I see
now?
them all.
You enjoyed it?
My boyfriend makes
You're
me
in a
go.
relationship.
Buddha.
Yeah, he
I'm about
makes
to say
me go,
exactly.
yeah.
Relationships make you
What's
do a
your
lot of
I
things.
can't.
For
Like I
what?
want to like. What?
Yo, that see
That was a good one.
that was really good.
That was a good one.
That was really good.
Nah, you
I feel
good.
like you look in the mirror and practice and look and it's me and it's other side. You like,
I'm
Yeah,
a mirror.
If Dad said this, I'm gonna say this.
I just
right, exactly.
reflect what's given to me.
So I'm in a relationship. What's my excuse? I get you. That was good.
I think it's because he's the only child.
Who?
Explain. Keep going.
That he has like this real quick wit about him. Like
Yeah.
Alex is real quick. He's
Quick,
quick on his
clever.
feet. Super quick
He's
with
clever.
everything. Like he's very
Yeah.
clever.
Okay.
Very charming, witty.
Yes.
And I think it's because like he played with a lot of imaginary friends growing up. Because he didn't have no
No, because
siblings.
usually the opposite.
said-
if you have
It's
more
'cause I
siblings,
had
then
to.
you're more like
That's what I would
ready.
think.
Like
trying
If
to
you
go
had more
crazy
siblings, you
over
would.
it.
But he's saying that you over there
Yeah,
overweight
yeah.
Alex when you were a child.
No, I had to talk to actual people at a very
Nah.
young. Yes, I
Because remember they
You were
like,
alone.
we talked to our siblings.
used to go to Nigeria for the summer.
No, I didn't.
You said that.
I went like twice.
I'm about to say you said that.
I went like
you did.
twice.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I like every summer.
And you was by yourself. And
I was not by myself. I had mad family.
Word?
Yeah, I thought you was by yourself. I imagine
Yo,
Alex's
my
life.
people are from Nigeria. Why would I be
Yeah,
by
his
myself?
whole family's over there.
In
so-
Nigeria.
I thought she was trying to test you, like your mom's. She just sent you to Nigeria by yourself to be like, survive, nigga. Nah.
The real test was when I had to make syrup sandwiches because she was at work.
That's a fucking poverty-stricken situation. What is? How do you make a syrup sandwich?
What
Put
you
me
mean?
on. What do you
Get the
do?
little wheat bread because she was trying to watch my weight at the time.
Extra nasty.
How she, wait, she was trying to watch your weight.
Because wheat bread is
Syrup.
allegedly healthier.
Honestly, it's not that much healthier. For
I know
you,
it's not.
By the way,
I know, but people eat
She used
wheat
to need
bread.
to know podcast. I didn't know that.
Yeah, just eat the white bread. Just enjoy
only
this
if
fucking.
you're like
enjoy your white bread.
intolerant to like
silly
gluten or
people.
some shit like that.
Oh,
Word.
gluten intolerant.
Yeah, that's when you should avoid certain things like that.
Right.
But in terms of like actual, like if you're doing
Nutrition.
it for losing weight, you just have to like look at the calories.
Yeah, stay away from bread. Yeah, that's what I always say. Whenever I
don't
see
eat
somebody say I'm
bread.
trying to lose weight, I'm like, stay away from bread.
Don't eat bread.
Just stay away from it completely.
Or control your portions. You don't have
that-
to give up. You don't have to give up bread.
That's true. You don't have to give up. You don't have to do a. I don't want to say that because I don't want to sound like, oh my God. But there's a lot. If you just cut out a lot of things in your diet,
Yeah.
it'll help you so
Without even working
fucking
out.
much. Yeah, not exact. That's what I'm going to say. Not
Like,
even
I
working
just
out.
noticed
Mostly
recently,
nutrition.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Like I'm a fries whore.
You like fries?
I love fries. I haven't had
pasta.
fries and you can't give them up.
I said you like pasta.
Oh, and pasta.
I
I was
like
about to bring
pasta
that up,
too.
right?
Yeah.
Fries, pasta, rice. I haven't had in like 2-3 weeks.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
Wait,
You're
what?
crazy.
Damn.
But
I
how
love
was the
rice.
syrup
Oh, and that's
sandwiches?
all I carb.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
because syrup sandwiches, like, I equate to like poverty. And
We all do.
My mom used to work
Alicia
in the
Keys
city,
told us
bro.
that.
You feel me? So you know how they would always be like, "Yo, be home before the streetlights."
Okay.
I would just be outside. That's why when you said I was with imaginary friends, I was like, "Nah, I was clever because I had to talk to some people that was older than me, and they would have got over on me." You feel me? It wasn't the niggas in my head.
It wasn't the niggas in my head. Yes, it was. He lying.
so what do you do, like, because I couldn't imagine being the only child. Like,
Oh shit!
what is that like? What is that
This is
upbringing
so,
like?
he's so intrigued.
No,
right
for
now.
real, because
No,
I
know.
was
Yeah.
born into like kids. Like,
this is interesting.
It was
Cause
me.
also Alex is very well adjusted for being an only child. Like I
think
don't
so?
get
True.
like only child. Like you know.
You
Like
seem
they have attachment issues sometimes. Or?
no. You seem
Cool.
socialized.
So that's what I'm trying. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was outside, bro. Like at a very young age. My mom worked in the city. Feel me? So when I got back from school,
Was you the free crib guy?
yes, I was.
You was the free
Oh,
crib guy.
wow.
Feel me? Go do whatever we was doing.
I was
and
never
then come
that.
back before she got home, and that's when them syrup sandwiches came in because I was hungry before she got back.
Reggie, we know you weren't the free crib girl. We know.
But being the only child, bro, is not that bad. It's really not that bad. Cause you know what it is? You master solitude at a very young age.
Do you?
That
That's
sounded
powerful because
sad
you don't
as
need
shit.
anybody. Like you don't need.
You
I
see?
don't need
And then when
like
I say
anybody.
that to people,
Nobody
it's like, it
heard
sounds very morbid.
Nigga said I mastered solitary confinement
No,
at 8
no,
years
no,
old.
he
said
Age.
I said
Solitude.
solitude. Don't do that.
Tomato, tomato.
I was 8 years old when I was ready for the box. When I was ready
Nah,
to be
but-
put in jail.
Nah, but word though.
Like, what
Which
the
box we
fuck?
talking?
Alright, bro.
What are you talking about?
Oh
The
my
jail box.
goodness.
bro.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
when you locked up, they put you in the box.
Pussy.
The boxes you
Nah,
get
cause
20.
you was getting horny at 8. You just wasn't strong at
No,
8.
you just didn't know what it was. I just knew. I knew though. I ain't gonna lie. I knew from the get. I'm like, I want that.
They always land on it. It used to be
Oh
me,
my
Reggie.
God.
whoa,
Reggie,
And pulling out
what?
now.
It used to always be
Just
me who
pulling
came
out.
up with like
No,
the
no,
freak-
nigga. You was right there.
the freaky jokes. It used to be me. Somehow the two of them have
Low
this
key,
chemistry.
no, it was always Dev.
Cat. And then it gets thrown to me.
No, because you
Why
would
you-
always have the wildest like stories.
He said he was ready for the box since 8. What am I supposed to do here?
But we were talking about solitary confinement, so if we use our context clues,
Thank you.
We're not talking
Yeah,
about
man.
pussy.
Thank you.
But I said
whore.
solitude.
Yeah.
Solitude.
Okay.
I think that was the biggest thing about being an only child, though. No funny shit. Because now as I'm older, people get really weirded out if I don't reach out. And
You
I'm
don't
like-
need them.
And I'm like, no, see, that's fucked up, though. But I'm like, no, guys. It was just like, I'm used to this shit. I love y'all, though.
I'm used to this shit.
I like my
Like, I had to grow up and incorporate people.
Right. But I didn't see. So, okay. So, would I be considered kind of like an only child? Because I grew up in a house by myself.
To
Like, I was the
what
only
age?
kid
To
till
what
I
age?
was 12.
Okay, you still got a little kid.
But I
in you.
had, cousins and my brothers and sisters from my dad's side.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I would go over there and see them. But in the house, I was by myself for like till 10, 11, maybe, you
but
know?
I feel like your preteens and your teens are very formative. So if
Absolutely.
you had siblings around you that age, then I don't know, you got that sibling experience.
Then you want to take that from me. Okay, I get it.
Oh my gosh.
No,
I'm not
see,
taking
I
I'm
was
not taking
able
that-
to
I'm not
be
taking that
funny.
from you.
But I was just
You're
able
hybrid.
to go home and
You're
just close the
hybrid?
door. Y'all niggas couldn't do that shit. Yeah. I got peace and quiet.
You
When
had your-
y'all saw it, I leave y'all niggas to get some peace and quiet. Y'all had to go back to.
You had
were
your own room?
lonely.
You had your own
I
room?
was not.
Alex,
I
when people are, be honest, when people are like venting to you, not like just your best friends, but let's say a regular friend,
Yeah.
they're just like venting.
Yeah.
Do you like, what do you do?
I let them get it off.
Okay.
And I'm usually very engaged.
Okay.
That's just my personality.
That's good.
Okay.
That's
I
very
could
good.
not give a fuck.
Because only
I'm-
children are not used to like having to always, do that.
Yeah, because they don't have
But I don't want to
souls.
generalize because obviously only children don't have friends and stuff
Nah,
like
I'm
that. But just
respectful.
generally, like I've
Yeah.
noticed.
Usually you
respectful.
guys don't have souls.
have
did
a
not
soul.
say
I had
that.
to develop one.
Yes,
though,
we
but
did.
yeah.
We did say that. You guys don't have souls. Only children don't have souls.
Yes, we do.
They
Don't
think
do
they're
that.
the only ones
Shout
that
out to all the
exist.
only children, man. We rocking.
That's a fact.
Hello.
You guys are fucking.
Y'all niggas just thought we was in there watching paint dry.
Yo,
Oh,
Alex,
no.
I ain't gonna lie. The way I imagine your backstory
Upbringing?
is fucking
Shit like that.
knowing
that's
you were
on VH1.
overweight, knowing that you would steal
Yeah.
inshores.
And you were like, oh, I wasn't like a huge video game guy.
yeah, knowing you was
I was.
outside.
Like, so what were you doing?
Right,
Like,
Nigga used to play with sticks and stones.
Now that was racism
Racist.
on the
Oh,
highest
shit.
level.
That's not.
racist.
That's
Oh.
racist.
That's bad.
That is
That's not
the
racist.
highest. Yes,
Yes, it is. Sticks
Why is
and
that
stones. Sticks and stones.
Sticks and
baby.
stones
do that?
to an African man.
Yo.
But I don't look at him like that. I look at
And
this.
that's your
You
problem.
don't look at him like that type of African.
I'm not saying.
He's not
Yo,
that type
y'all-
of white. Like, he's just,
Come on, bro.
That's
Don't
what
do
I'm
that.
He's not that kind of white.
Yo, don't do
He's
that
beige.
to me, bro.
He's
Don't do
bad.
that to me.
He's
bro.
off white.
He's off white.
he's spicy white.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh,
No, it's
shit.
okay. It's just getting deeper onto
So-
how you feel.
Sometimes I gotta shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's
Yo,
okay.
Honestly,
My fault, bro.
I was.
Nigga thought you was playing with sticks and
Yo,
stones. He said.
I was about to connect this to a breakup that happened this week, man, but y'all is stupid.
What breakup happened this week? Put me
Nah,
on.
man, it's just like I don't know.
It's summertime, so niggas is breaking up.
Yeah,
Niggas is breaking up.
That's true.
And it's sad. And when I first heard about this breakup, I text Reggie
He did.
because I'm not too invested in it.
Okay.
But Reggie, she is invested in these two gentlemen. So
Okay.
Reggie, I will allow you to tell the impact of this Desus and Mero's breakup.
I don't know if I'm ready to talk about it yet. But okay, so
Okay.
I've been Bodega Hive since 2016, way before they went corporate, way before they, oh my gosh. So they started off as two dudes from the Bronx who just knew of each other. They met on Twitter back when Twitter was Twitter. And then just long story short, I could be here for hours talking about everything that they've done, but they really have ascended from just two dudes just
Yes.
kicking it on Twitter to now they have like now it's ending, but like they have a Showtime show. They've interviewed Diddy, Obama, all their heroes,
Denzel
everybody,
Washington.
Denzel Washington. And every time you watch an interview of theirs, it's like they're doing like, it's not an interview. It's like chopping it up.
Yeah.
And it was announced, well, rumors started swirling beforehand that there was like some beef, and I was like, there's no way. But then finally the press statement came out and they were like, the Showtime show is getting canceled. Desus and Mero are and it wasn't just a show getting canceled. They were like, they are separating. So I don't know. Like people were like, oh, Reggie, like what do you think happened? I really don't know. I didn't see this coming. People saw it coming. I didn't see it coming.
So
but I love them so much.
Are you gonna take a side
Huh?
on who you support and who you like?
I can't-
kinda
I mean-
draw away from.
Look at the internet.
Are you drawn to
Look
one
at
more
him
than the
trying
other?
to be-
No,
That's the
no, no.
internet.
Because there's always like in the breakup, you kind of gotta you relate to one more than the other naturally.
Right now, it would be impossible to because I don't even know what happened. I'm
Okay.
just thinking they've been working together for over a decade, and I keep telling people this is my only response. I'm like, if you've been working together for that long, I can't imagine no conflict. So I guess it just brewed over a while, and a lot of stuff snowballed. I'm just assuming that's what happened. I don't know if it was something that actually happened that was like, damn, like this was dirty, let's separate. If it was that, I would like to know what happened so I could take a side. But if it was just like a normal, we've been working together for so long, a normal breakup, then I can't take side. I love them so much. Like just watching them succeed has really done so much for just people who are in that same circumstance, and they show that it could really happen. So I just hope they're okay. Actually, I really hope they're okay. Like that's the first thing.
See, I first heard about them when I used to work at the homeless shelter. I used to like binge watch content because I was just sitting at a desk for the most part of my day. And so I would always just look for new shit. Like, all right, how is this in my radius? Why is the algorithm like telling me to listen to these guys? Who the fuck are they? Like, I didn't know. I knew them from Twitter, but I never really entrenched myself with their content until I started working, and I sat down and I kind of got a chance to like get familiar with them and a little bit of their story. And I know like they have like a legit, almost like a cult following.
Yes.
Yeah,
right.
Bodega
Like,
Hive. Like,
yeah, like
literally,
it's a
like-
real thing. And so yesterday, when the internet went ablaze talking about this breakup, it made me think about all of the other content hubs in a short amount of time in podcasting that have dissolved. Right. So obviously we got them. I actually wrote down a list.
Damn, a list of people that broke up.
Yeah, a list of podcasts that have broken up. And
What?
shit, we even had a transition on this podcast, and we're on the fucking list too on whatever list I got. What? So Desus and Mero.
No,
right?
I'm just saying, like, somebody compiled a list
No,
of.
not somebody.
Oh,
my
Savon
bad.
did.
Yeah.
Slater, the journalist.
'Cause he's
My
crazy.
bad.
I ain't got no time. Yeah, you know what I
Sorry,
do.
the
Shit.
podcast nigga. Sorry.
So Desus
My
and
bad.
Mero,
Yeah.
they broke up.
Okay.
Obviously the Joe Budden podcast, the original crew, they
Wow.
broke up a few
Yeah.
times.
Damn.
That nigga Joe be breaking shit.
Yeah, he breaks things.
I Am Athlete. They broke up
Oh,
into two different
wow.
podcasts. They
That's
started as one, and now it's The Pivot and I Am Athlete. $1 million worth of game. A lot of people don't realize that
Word.
Oh, I didn't
Gilly
know
and
that.
Wallow, they were more of a commentary podcast before they started diving into interviews.
Yeah.
And they had more of a collective approach to their podcast before it was just them two.
Right.
They broke up, essentially, with their crew.
Oh. Wow.
We got Call Her Daddy podcast.
I remember that.
Anybody familiar with that?
Yeah.
That was a big
Barstool.
thing with
Yeah.
Barstool.
Yeah.
Those two ladies, they broke up.
Mhm.
See the Thing Is podcast. They did a few
Yeah.
episodes.
That's right.
They broke up. So
Yeah.
I just,
named a couple.
you know what I'm saying? I tried to get different radiuses or different category genres of podcasts too, to just give the example of like, all right, why does this happen?
Right.
Again, Alex, maybe you and I can speak to it a little bit since we did have
You guys have been
essentially
through
a
it, yeah.
fucking breakup of a podcast, like a different version of a podcast.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's kind of weird because we're in this space of like podcasting is so new but it seems to be a trend where, all right, you're not really a podcast
Right.
until you break up.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess.
crazy. That's crazy. Please don't make that a thing, y'all.
Yeah, don't. This is my third podcast.
Is it?
Think about it, yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
the
shit.
people don't know.
Yeah, it's my
Maybe.
thord podcast.
Wait,
I,
what?
well, I
This is
thought
my
you were
third.
your second.
Third. I won't tell you the name of the first one.
You don't got to, but what happened?
Podcast before us?
Early.
I didn't know that.
It was so early.
So
I had
I'm
a
the only
podcast.
newbie here. Oh my gosh. I did not know that.
So what was it like for you, being the person that kind of was, I would assume, on the outs of it for the most part, right? You left that
Like, did you
podcast,
leave?
or
It was so much deeper than that. And in me thinking about the reasons why my podcast dissolved is making me think about Desus and Mero. I'm like, yo, I'm telling y'all, when it comes to shit internally, there could be so many reasons why you have to step away from a podcast. Like, and I think about just with them, I think about their thought process. I'm like, okay, obviously, if I'm quitting, if I'm Desus and Mero and I'm saying we're done here, I'm severing off so much money that it has to be worth it, right? So for me
Yeah.
to make the move, I have to literally make myself uncomfortable in order to separate us, and that must be outweighing, staying. So in my head, I just say, oh, it's deeper than rap. Like this is got to be
Yeah, and
way
it wasn't
deeper.
just the show that got canceled because of
Everything.
ratings or whatever. They were like, yo, as a duo, we're not
We're
doing
done.
And I just want to point out, they've been working together since before 2013, like very long, over a decade. So it's
Yeah.
like, if you like to be a duo for that long, that's a lot.
That's a
like
lot.
that's your whole like I can't go anywhere without freaking
Yeah.
Mero. Like
See?
so
Yeah.
maybe that was a reason. And if that's the reason, I'm not mad. Like that's the best
Absolutely.
for
I
you. They're
feel
getting
like-
older. Like so
Yeah.
I wish that's
Absolutely.
the reason because that's not as bad. That's just human nature.
Yeah.
I just hope there's no beef. I don't know, but we don't know what happened yet with it.
That can
I'm
be-
not too familiar with the guys. Like again, over the years I've seen them.
Yeah, we aware.
I wasn't a part of the Hive. You feel me? I never really listened to the stuff, but they look like two dudes from New York that had something that worked
Yeah,
for the both of them.
yeah.
So I guess the kind of answer to Savon's kind of underlying question on this topic is like, what kind of happens? And again, I don't know these guys. I could be wrong. Like Devon said, there could be so many other reasons.
So
but
many reasons.
I do think that it comes down to difference in lifestyle.
Okay.
I can see that.
A lot of the time, see when you create these podcasts, everyone is usually on the same page in terms of like the trajectory, where they want it to go, how they want their hive to grow.
Right.
And it kind of looked like they got past that, right? Like they
Right.
got the hive, they got the followings, they got the deal.
Right.
And then that's when, like, again, just from the outside looking in,
Right.
that's when lifestyle changes can be injected
Yeah.
and start to change the way you think, right?
Yeah.
Again, I'm not too familiar with these guys. I heard Mero has a couple kids.
He has
right?
4 kids.
4 kids.
And a wife.
And a wife.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I heard Desus is single.
Yeah.
No kids.
Okay.
Again, I don't know these guys, but for a brother, I hear that. I hear, oh, makes
Just
sense to me.
Two different people.
I hear 2 different people who probably at a time were very similar, even when Mero had a
Yeah.
couple kids.
When they were like both striving for this thing.
Right,
But
right.
now that they made it, it's
Now that they
like,
made
what
it,
now?
okay.
It's
Yeah.
like, okay, so
Okay.
Mero
where
has
do
a
we
house in
land
Jersey now.
with
Yeah.
all of these newfound opportunities,
Right.
newfound fame?
Right.
You know, a guy, again, when you single, you feel like you want to do anything.
That's true.
You feel like you can do anything. Right?
I'll open up and I'll say something that I never said out loud to anyone. No one really knows this. If you're a Futuristic and Devon Terrell fan, then this is going to be Christmas. So for me, a lot of times, me and Futuristic and I had a very successful project,
Right.
beyond successful.
did really
right?
well.
A very successful run.
People
right?
still talk about it.
to this day, like a
Word.
legendary kind of moment on the internet. Like we were a duo and we did music together and things of that nature. What developed soon after that was when we would go to label meetings because everybody wanted. We had a lot of labels courting us. They wanted us together, and so it made me look at him. It made him look at me, and we both were like, "It's not really what we want."
Like,
You know
are
what I
we
mean?
gonna be a duo? Like,
Yeah, it's like this was a one-off. We didn't expect it to do that, crazy. But what's happening now? I feel like the world was trying to be like, you guys just straight up belong together. And we both had really, really intense personalities. We were very strong people individually,
Right.
and we had strong ideas about music, like separate. And so that's when him and I decided, all right, let's just completely sever this thing right down the middle and get away from as
Even
far
break.
away from each other as
so
possible.
Wow.
you don't stay associated forever with
Yeah,
him.
so him and I are very careful with our brands crossing now.
Right,
We're very
right.
careful because that was such an immense like fucking explosion that it hasn't left us. We can go on my live right now,
and they'll be like, "Where is he? Where is
and it'll 7 years later, you'll still have people, yo, you and Futuristic, and he gets the same thing.
So do you feel like you maybe missed the opportunity and not capitalizing on something that was so impactful to people?
No. Can I tell you why?
Of course.
Because there's some things that are more important to me as far as what I want to put out there as far as my art is concerned.
Right.
So it's like, that was great. That was a moment.
Right.
You can have that.
I'm gonna go make 10 more.
I'm gonna go do
By
something.
myself,
I'm gonna go do
yeah.
something.
As
I have
Savon
to.
and Alex,
I have to continue doing what I want to do as an artist,
Of
and then
course.
maybe we can circle back. Oh yeah, me and him talk about it all the time. We always say, bro, we circle back. It is fucking
up and it's
over.
stuck.
Like you understand what I'm saying? And it's
Reunion
nice to know.
tour.
It's nice to know that I have that in my pocket. That me and him have that in the pocket. We like, yo, one day, hopefully, we talked about it. I'm saying too much already, but like one day we'll pull that trigger on this shit and stuff like that. But in relation to the Desus and Mero, I'm just saying some insight as far as like, hey, sometimes when you feel like this is where I want to take my brand, and this is where you want to take your brand, it's like, oh, we have to sever it because there's no way we walk into a room.
But
I think it comes down to that.
I guess one of the reasons why I don't agree with that is because we work as a collective, right? Sure. All of us are very different in what it is that we do.
Right.
Although Alex and Dev, y'all are in music, you're an artist, he's a producer. Right. Reggie, her and I are somewhat in media. She's a journalist, and I don't know what the fuck I do.
Everything.
I do a little bit of everything. I do a little bit of
Please.
everything.
Yeah, you hear?
But
Please,
I don't like to
Savon.
brag. But we're very different outside of this podcast and what it is that we bring into this pot, right?
Right.
And we all make it work. And each and every week we have amazing things happening for us. There's a new update. There's a new conversation. There's a new brand. There's a new partner. There's something new every day where it's like, all right, we're going to be forced to be together at some point. But when we're not, we're still our individual selves.
Sure.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so sure, maybe, and again, we're all speculating on this Desus and Mero thing.
Yeah, no.
It could be a
conversation.
brand thing.
Good conversation.
Yeah, great.
No matter what.
Yeah, for sure. It could be a brand thing. But I also think like sometimes it could be almost a personality thing. It's like Key and Peele. I wasn't too big of a Key and Peele fan, but I knew they were synonymous.
Right.
And then Get Out came out.
Right.
And
brands.
He did his
Peele,
own
was it
thing.
Peele? Was it Peele? I don't know.
It's Peele.
Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele. There we go.
Yeah.
Peele, he kind of took off, and now he's this director,
Right.
And is horror, and it's all these things that's so far removed from his original brand,
Right.
and from his counterpart that it separates them in a different type of way. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It wasn't like a breakup per se.
Right.
It was just like, all right,
just
let
did
me
his
do
own
my
thing.
exactly.
Right.
This is more like, all right, it's a breakup, it's over.
Right.
It almost feels like
Damn.
fuck him.
Damn, something must have
But it
happened.
doesn't.
It
I don't know.
really.
Yeah.
To answer my fault, Dev. To answer your question about us, I think what we do differently, bro, is that we're able to be whoever we want to be.
I'm so sorry.
Now you Gucci. You
I was
Gucci.
just made a call about it.
You cool. We're able to be who we are when we're around,
Right.
and it's all comfortable. And when we leave, it's the same thing.
Right.
Meaning, like, all right, Devon's brand is not affecting my brand because we still find a way to meet in the middle. Would need to know.
Right.
I think when you really become bigger, like either one or the other person, some of the times can like how you just brought up the Jordan Peele. So now his brand can start to weigh out what the rest of it is looking like for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And to piggyback off of what you're saying, this is why I think all good things come to an end. Because for me, and y'all know I have a very cynical way of outviewing and looking at things, and I'm very honest,
Realistic.
right? I'm very realistic.
Are we about to talk about our breakup?
At some, so I don't want to say that.
Transition.
Yo, my nigga, relax.
Hold on.
Yo, don't bring that energy over here, my nigga.
Don't scare him. Don't scare him.
We just
Yo, I'm
celebrated.
traumatized.
I know.
You know, I've been through breakups.
I know you've been through a lot of breakups.
We just celebrated
Yes,
our 1 year anniversary.
What I'm
and he's
saying.
already
God.
talking about us parting ways.
What
Hey,
I'm
yo, Drew, cut this
saying.
nigga's mic. And Rob,
I'm
carry
kidding.
him out of his own studio.
What I'm
Okay, yeah, what were you saying?
I am saying is
yeah.
that in our growth as people, and in our time being taken from us, or what we give our time to, I think about how all good things have to come to an end at some point. At some point in
course.
life, all good things have to come to an end. And I think about that from a cynical standpoint because I say, okay, what if Alex receives an opportunity that takes him beyond the scope of what this podcast can do for him in his future? And I have to look at him and say, you have to do what's best for you at that point. And I think about all of you in that regard as well. For instance, if Alex, for some reason, if we've been doing this 15 years, maybe Alex runs for office at some point. And him having this podcast is counterproductive to his future. So he has to make that decision.
Vote me.
He has to make that decision and say, yo,
Alex.
I have ABC to kind of look up and I really want to pursue this. And, this has been fun. It's been real. It's elevated me in so many different ways and I have to go. Same thing for you. If you climb the corporate ladder at your company, at HBO.
He just freaking buys HBO.
And so you're beholden to stockholders, and what you say now is actually can be, it can hurt you sometimes. Then you have to think about these things in your life.
Like the I Am Athlete thing, right? They've spoken about this, so this is like general information. I'm sure you know. I think Brandon Marshall has started to do things like that was maybe not on brand to what the rest of the fellas were accustomed to.
Okay.
So again, they started to be on brand together as a unit. And then when one maybe gets a little bit more attention or takes it a certain way,
tests you.
now it tests you and it's like, okay, wait. What I felt comfortable with us doing together is starting to pivot and change, and it now seems a little bit unfamiliar. I'm not sure if I can still do what I do authentically while that occurs.
And so discourse begins.
And then discourse can begin.
And I hope we I think with the way we have situated our lives and the way we make time for each other, I think we'll be just fine. I always think like that in a cynical, like, you know what I mean?
It's funny because I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking honestly about Reggie. Like I feel like Reggie, she's really like ascending in what it is that she does, and so I've thought about that for all of us in some capacity, because we're all doing like amazing things. But going back to what you said, all good things come to an end. So last week I went to Rory's release party.
Don't remind me, I'm pissed off.
Yeah, and obviously I got a chance to kick it with him. I got a chance to kick it with Maul, and it's always that feeling of nostalgia. Because I remember what that show meant at that time. Like both shows are doing great. Joe's doing just fine. Rory and Maul, they're doing just fine. Like we're doing just fine. So everybody's doing great.
Everybody's doing great.
But I think there was a certain energy that we possessed when we were all like together.
It was a time.
And it was a time. And so me, I haven't seen Maul in probably close to a year. I see Rory a little bit more frequently. But when I saw Maul, it was almost like we didn't miss a beat. It was like, yo, what's good, little bro? Like, it was one of those where we had such an amazing run and we saw it come to an end. And we felt in like, it's still somewhat, I don't want to reveal too much. But put it like this. Everybody knows across the board that what we did or what they did as far as what they did on camera, you know what I'm saying? What they did, the impact that they had, it can't be duplicated.
No.
And all good things must come to an end.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And I don't think anybody was happy about it.
No. Of course, we all hate it. It was like the season. It was like a season. Like I said, it's like a show. It's like it was a TV show. So it's just like I saw our characters die off. And I was pissed off about it.
You want to do other things before you really start to resent the people you're doing with it.
That's very.
Oh, you don't want to be like trapped into.
You don't want to feel trapped.
I don't want to hate
bitter. And hating you,
but also like I feel like us. Let's say we sign as a collective to I don't know, like a podcast record label. I don't know, something like that. Whatever happens, us being a collective, I think that's different than Dev's example with you signing with Futuristic to something, because artistry is your main thing. Like you're a singer, so to always be associated with somebody else as an artist is completely different than us as four individuals coming together as a group and being known as Need to Know. So I think that's just like a little more intense, and I could see why you guys really had to make the decision like, yo, okay, we have to sever this. But this, we're still gonna do this for a couple more years, okay?
Nah, we rock. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to scare you, Reg. My fault.
I
told you I get this shit tatted right now.
Because y'all looking at me like Dev, the king of breakups. That's what it is. I be breaking up.
But why do you do that?
Wait, what?
You know why?
Why didn't you tell me that before I asked you to be on the pod? Like, that's something you say on the first date. Like,
I be breaking up.
When we do like the trial period of like, yo, we should bring Dev on, you should say, yo, I really fuck with you, but I will leave your
just to warn you, I will leave like this.
I will said that over the appetizers, over the calamari.
I will dead you. I'm a good date.
I'm a good deader.
I'm a good dead. I'm a very good at deading.
I'm very like, if I'm I know all bitches say this. Like, if I'm done, I'm done. But me, like, if there's one thing Like I'm
done.
It's over. I'm not like I've never gone back and forth with an
Yeah.
ex in my life,
Yeah.
like
Love
ever.
that for you.
Especially if I made
Love
the
that
decision
for
already.
you.
It's like, it's
I
cool.
swear,
You can
ask
yell.
anybody. I've
Yes.
never hit them up again.
Tell me-
like,
tell me.
Y'all never spun the block?
No.
No.
But nah,
No.
she's
Hold on.
she's
Yo,
capping.
Ask my-
Y'all are
She's
boring.
cat. No,
Hold on.
Can I tell you
Go
how
ahead.
Reggie's capping?
Go ahead.
Because she deadass had a nigga named Dickerson McDick in her
Yo,
phone.
that was
That was
hilarious.
Please make sure he doesn't text me anymore because his Mr.
Yo,
Dick is
doesn't that
calling.
prove
No,
her
that's
point,
not
though?
me spinning the block.
Doesn't
though.
that prove her point,
That's
though?
not
Because she
me.
was trying to stay away from
Dickerson
dude?
No, but that wasn't
McDickerson.
even like my man. That was like an upperclassman that I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
want to text. Like
That she
that's
did.
not spinning the block though.
It's not spinning the block.
That is spinning the block.
What's
No,
wrong?
it's not. I wasn't dating him. We just like hooked up
Listen,
like
all right,
once.
this is how I feel.
I digress.
If we ended on amicable terms,
Okay.
I should be able to spin a block.
I spin the
Oh
block.
yeah, yeah.
I
If we,
spin the
ended
block.
on a
I'm
good,
lying.
if we ended on a good note, I
Sorry.
should be
Yeah,
able
I
to spin
never-
the block.
no, yeah,
I
no
spin the
problem
block.
with that.
I spin the block.
If-
I spin the block.
I should be able to come down that street.
Wait, didn't you say you did it?
Anytime.
You don't.
I did it. I spit the block plenty of times.
But you just said you're a good
Come
deader.
on, let's stop here.
I will
man.
dead you.
They too cool
Like
underneath
in the
the note. We
moment,
getting
if
rid
it's
of that.
over, it's over. But I've spent the block in a sense of like, hey,
You should
You
be
know
able
what?
to
You
spin.
ever spin
they
the block?
shoot the shot, and I'll be like, oh, hey, how's everything? Blah blah blah. Like
I
I
just
spent the
don't
block. I
want them
mess with
back.
exes. Like you never mess
I
with an
spin
ex.
the block in the same day sometimes. What is y'all talking about?
Okay.
Oh
That's
no, but
wild.
if you
Going
even
down
if,
that dead end.
even if you ended bad and you spin the block, I support it. I'm just saying I don't do it, but I support it all. I
you
think
support
I
it.
think
Spin
it's
the block.
fun.
That's good.
I spin the block.
That's good.
Yeah. If I've had sex with you once, I'm gonna want to have sex with you later.
Oh,
At
that's
some
spinning the
point.
block.
I was
thought
gonna
we
say
were talking
something
about
real
exes.
kind of talk.
But that's what we talking about.
Like just having sex once and then just like spinning the like that counts.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
a
I've done
hard
that.
turn. I just feel like that's just a quick little.
Okay,
wanna-
I guess
I've been down
yeah.
this street. Let me see if they home.
I guess same.
Oh,
I've done
oh.
it.
So you spun the block.
If we're counting hooking up with someone and then hooking up with them again after some time, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I was talking about exes, like, we broke up.
Oh no!
I'm not hitting them up
I don't
again.
spin those blocks. No, we broke
Okay,
up
okay,
relationship
then
wise. Yes,
I
clip. I've
stand-
never
y'all got pride.
got back with an ex. Like while we're back in a relationship, we broke up at one point. That's
Nah.
some junior high school shit to me.
Word.
Like you know, you dated this. You know, in junior high school, you dated the same girl like 3 times.
Just to see if you was
I can never
bugging.
say that though because sometimes people break up, and they literally last.
Flourish, and that's I'm saying.
So that's why I can't
I'm saying it's
speak
never
against
happened
it.
to
Okay,
me.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I've never done that. But I'm just saying, like to me, the only time I did it was like junior high school. It's like, damn, we used to date back in 6th grade. Now it's 8th grade. Yeah, shit different. No, it's not. You're
This is a
13.
completely different time.
We grew. You're 13. And first of all, most of my exes. No, let me not say that. Hold on.
Oh my
He's about to
goodness.
say some shit. He's about
What
to
you about to say?
Nothing.
Talk about your exes some
Nah,
more.
man,
No.
they all good people. They're
They're
all nuns.
great. They're doing good.
Yeah. They're
One of my exes worked for
He says it anyway.
for TSA.
Wait, we just
What's so
leave
funny
you
about
and
working
you
at
just
the
say
airport?
it
Because
anyway.
because I've yet to run into her, but she scared to
trying-
death to run into her at
Why?
TSA.
You think she gonna
She
pat you
She
down?
gonna play. She gonna play. She gonna play.
She worked for security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gonna confiscate this
She
nigga
gonna
bags.
play. Cause she gonna be like, take off your socks. I'm like, okay. All right, I see
Nah.
what
Wait,
you're doing.
we all have to.
She
And
gonna
I'm
tell you
like,
to
oh.
strip in the shit.
I'm
They
like,
tell
oh,
you to
still
put your
you
hands
still a
up
freak,
in.
huh? Oh, you still a freak. Take off my socks. What's under your shirt? I'm like, you know what it is. You know what it is.
Yeah.
You gonna pull out the.
You gonna yeah. Nah, it's coming.
You just gonna flip out the condom pack.
You gonna put it over his shoulder.
Just
to put in the
my
laptop.
God.
Y'all be OD. See, I'll be with y'all till y'all OD.
You put your shit in the laptop carrier
No,
thing that they tell you
bro.
to put it through the scanner?
My brother was
I get
mad
so
at me.
uncomfortable.
My brother, he was listening, so he was listening to the
God.
pod last week. So I told the
Wow.
story.
Love the
Remember I told the
support.
story about how the weed prices changed on me. I had no idea. I had no idea the weed prices changed,
Yeah.
right? And in the story, I said my man,
Right.
right? It was really my brother. So he
Yo.
called
And
me.
you just gonna snitch again.
Nah, but he was mad that I didn't give him credit
The
for
shout
like,
out.
yeah.
Look at niggas wanting to go to jail.
And I'm like,
okay.
yeah, and that's what I said, bro. I'm worried
Bring it
about
on.
your brand. Like,
Right.
mommy listens to this shit sometimes.
Right.
Like,
Mommy
what did you?
listens to
Yeah, like, what
Like,
did we
that's
I mean,
do,
we grew
bro?
up with a bunch of brothers and sisters.
Yeah,
Mommy
Mom,
said,
like, she listens to it,
uh-huh.
and yeah, he was really upset that he knows like your manhood.
Me?
Yeah.
He be all
I'm
right.
really pissed off y'all spreading this narrative. Y'all are pieces
It's
of shit.
not like I would rather have that. If I was a guy, I would rather have that spread than the opposite.
Of
So,
course. My
So you-
girl
I mean,
thinks it's the
let's-
funniest shit in the world
Oh,
that
so
you
I
niggas
should-
is doing this.
I should call you Shrimp Scampy?
All right, see, that's what we're
Exactly.
not going to do.
Exactly.
You right.
Just shut up and
Keep
take
it
your
going.
flowers.
You
nigga.
right.
Keep going.
Keep
Hey,
it. Keep
yeah,
this
niggas
shit
say
going.
Shrimp Scampy, now
Y'all
they
ain't shit.
quiet.
I don't like this narrative. I don't like it though.
So y'all think Bill Gates' daughter dating a black guy has anything to do with that?
look at this
What?
transition. It's top tier transition.
Nah, for real.
That
like,
was That was weird.
Yo, Pierre looks like an evil scientist.
Yeah, I like it with that. He like Stevie.
He has like glasses on. He's like
He like Stevie.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all think her dating a black man has anything to do with like what she's into, like physically maybe?
Yeah, I think it does.
You think so?
Because she has to be
what?
physically attracted to him to date him.
Wait, where does this go? I'm so confused.
She's playing a black guy.
Oh no, but like has to do with like what? What do you mean?
He might be on Dev's page.
He's physically attractive. It's
Might be
nothing to do with
packing
dick.
heat.
You're
He might
being a
be
dick.
Packing heat.
I think that she
You
likes
think
him for
about
what
it.
he.
She's had everything in the world.
How you know that?
Because her dad's a billionaire.
That
so she
doesn't
had all
mean
the
that-
access.
That's cap.
I'm sure she's had a ton.
That's cat.
And the one thing she
She has like the
probably
real life.
didn't have access to,
Okay.
like real nigga dick.
We need to go find him and shake that hand of his. He about to change shit.
Yo, you
about
can
to
never
change
be
shit out
president.
here.
I just want you to know you'll never be
about to
president
change
I knew that.
of any state.
But he
Hey,
might.
you never know. Because in a few years, times might change and Savon might be the perfect candidate. You never know.
If Savon,
Bro, they said that about Donald Trump, bro.
won, so
Yo, don't put me in the
if
same sentence as
Savon
that.
fucking
You alright.
gets elected, becomes an elected official, I will leave whatever
know what-
that would
city,
be kind of cool.
But
Savon's
district,
very
I'm
ambitious.
cool, bro.
Word?
because they're flawed.
Word?
You don't
It's
like my
flawed.
leading
I'd
style?
rather have him than like our.
You don't want to work in his cabinet?
Me and Savon's cabinet, you
Yeah.
niggas are in trouble.
You want to be Secretary of State? You don't want
Fuck no, I'm not gonna be Secretary of State for Savon's state.
No, nothing.
Why not?
You're not
No.
organized.
He would, so you know what Savon would make me? He would make me some shit like Secretary of War or some
Yeah.
shit. He give me some shit like, yo, nah, Dev, he gonna know what to do. If niggas come over here and get stupid, he gonna do it. He gonna handle that.
Yo,
you feel
what did
me?
you blow up today?
Hey, what you blow today? That's what you gonna do. He gonna make Pierre head of athletics. That doesn't exist. He just gonna make him that head of athletics. Just gonna make him.
Just go for it.
That's it. But fuck all that. Reggie's gonna write the speeches. You actually have a good team around you if you wanted to go.
think
I
we
would
can
love
do it.
to.
Yeah,
I think we could do it.
you could do it.
Honestly, like,
Councilman Slater.
yeah.
Yo, what's so funny?
What city? Where you want to run first? You wanna run where you from?
I'm from Brentwood.
Brentwood? Oh, I knew he was from.
Shout out to
I knew he
you.
was
Yeah,
from Brentwood.
It's giving Long Island.
But I'm taking you to Miami because I want to see how you move in like that environment. Like, I need you to hand out like the fentanyl testers.
What?
Like, I want to make. That's what I'm gonna assign you to do. Like, I'm gonna make sure everybody's partying safe. There's no drugs.
Pierre's
Like,
having a ball.
Dev, you gotta make sure like the streets is clean in Miami. That's
Wait a
where we
minute.
gonna start.
That's a thing.
He got out of his jurisdiction.
Niggas got jurisdiction. Niggas have
Nigga left his
fentanyl
jurisdiction.
testers now?
Yeah, you ain't know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so smart.
yeah, you have
You better get to it before it's too late, though, because.
So that's your first
let me shut
task.
up.
Look at people that do drugs. I shouldn't be this excited. Let me calm down. That's crazy though. I
gotta
didn't know
test
that.
this shit.
Yeah, I got the fentanyl test. That's genius.
That's the shit.
Yeah.
Oh, drugs is fine again.
Now
So I
all
think-
white is white.
I would go to Miami. But yeah.
Yeah.
We was talking about what's Bill Gates' daughter's name. I don't even know her name.
You brought this up.
Yeah, because I think
Look,
Bill Gates has been in the news. I was thinking about
I'll
Bill
say
last
this.
week
Okay.
because nobody questioned all of the billionaires stepping down as CEO right before COVID. Before COVID was a real thing.
Okay.
I want to say it was over like 90 CEOs.
Yeah.
And this is like you can
What?
fact check it. Like
Nah,
this
a lot
is,
of them stepped
it was
down.
like I don't have a number, but
You
it was
could look
a lot
it
of
up,
them
though.
niggas.
Yeah, a lot
There's
of
a
them
lot
do
of
stepped down.
million
Big
billionaires
companies.
before COVID happened, before the it was like literally maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks prior to this COVID pandemic.
Okay.
All of them stepped down, and Bill Gates was one of the people who stepped down.
Okay.
And Jeff Bezos, he took a different position in Amazon at that time too.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about that last week when I seen all this Bill Gates news, how he's been in the news about his daughter dating a black guy, right?
That's
was a
been
real,
in the news.
No, that was a real thing. How
was a
else
real
would I
thing,
know?
bro.
I don't
That was
fucking
real
But like
I mean,
know.
what
her
news?
news?
Though?
Her name is
like
Phoebe,
this
by the
type
way.
of news or like
Phoebe?
Sound like a little. Let me see.
That is
Phoebe? You
I'm not
a
gonna
white
lie.
girl
Say
named
that?
Phoebe?
I'm not gonna lie. That is one of the whitest
Nah, that
names
might
I've
be.
ever heard.
Sound
It's-
like a
that's
little-
hilarious. I just think. I just want to mention that.
Phoebe.
That's
She
hilarious.
might-
Phoebe
she-
is a very.
She sound
white
like
name.
she in a black nigga.
Okay, come on.
Yo, say
See, I'm not piggybacking off of what he said. I just want to say that's not connected. What I said was ha ha he he. He went fucking.
But you could hit certain names, you know.
No.
Like, all right, listen to this real quick. This is a quick side note. And y'all could
Okay.
just, we don't got to say any names, but I want everybody to think about one name. Just think about one
Oh,
name,
God.
right? Every person that you know with that one name is fine as fuck.
Alexis.
Vanessa.
Just think about. See, y'all saying
Yo,
shit.
he specifically
I
said
just
don't
said
say it.
think,
We're like
because I don't
Oh,
want to
don't
open
say
it.
it?
No, you can't. But I know
we
that's
can't
the
follow
thing.
instructions.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know that's the thing. If you hear a name and you associate it with something,
I'm not going to
Being
front.
There's a
attractive.
few names that don't miss. I'll be honest with you.
Tati?
Oh, you in the hood.
Nah, because if you get a Tati, you get a Tati.
Tati? What about Stephanie? Come on.
I know
Stephanie?
too many like different types of Stephanie.
Me
it's
too.
It's too common.
And they be hitting.
Savon shut up after that Tati.
Stephanie's hit.
He shut up after that Tati one though, because everybody know it Tati, right?
Stephanie's hit.
All right, let me shut up, man.
Stephanie's really hit.
There's
like
a
I'm
few
thinking about it,
names.
Stephanie's
I
be
won't say
hitting.
any names, but there are a few names where like it don't miss. What is
You
it like
brought
that for
up.
guys?
You have to. No.
No.
I'm trying to
saw
think.
Ray said that one. Stop.
No, like a fine ass man name. No.
Just say your nigga name. Just,
Every time. No, his name is too common.
John.
basic.
Nigga John.
He has the most common name in the.
Yeah, I know some terrible Johns. I know some bad fucking Johns.
He might be the only good John I know.
Look at that. See,
Yeah.
John is not a common.
But you brought it up, so you have to say a name.
Yeah, get the fuck out of
Saying
here.
You brought
the
up the
name.
topic.
No, but I said,
Don't get
I
shy
said
now.
don't say a name.
He look like the
yeah.
type that like girls named.
we're doing a
but
podcast.
this
He want
topic-
us to answer in our heads.
You
This
like-
topic would have been whack if we didn't say the names.
Facts.
though.
What the fuck?
Alright.
You like girls named Samantha, Sam.
Name
Those are
your
too
shit. We
common.
on.
He's saying too common
No,
names.
but all right.
You know
think,
it's Sam.
Think about this. Think about this.
Samantha.
I do know a lot of Sam.
See, look.
Uh,
You like them hoes.
think about. Have y'all ever met a ugly Genesis?
No.
Oh, what? Yo, bro, get off of this.
Yo, let's get out of here, man.
Why?
Think about that name.
Why?
I don't
why
know.
Did, why
I
did
don't-
you meet more than one Genesis?
Yeah, but I only know one Genesis, and I'm laughing. I'm
and,
like,
and what she look like? And what she look like?
she's cool. It's the homie.
and what is
She's
she-
a good friend. That's why I was like, I feel weird saying
be a-
like, she's the homie though.
She could be a good-looking good friend.
Yeah, that's fine.
We got a ton of those.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
Like there's certain names that just don't miss.
Yeah.
That was the name that came to mind.
Listen,
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
a good one.
you was
That's a good
talking
one.
about
Genesis. So you
Alex
like?
is like, anyway.
Is that what's her nationality?
I know a Genesis Garcia. She's fine.
I know only Spanish girls named Genesis.
I know a few people everywhere.
It's Spanish. Okay. He's
Said
lost.
everywhere.
He's lost.
It's a lot. Everywhere.
What do you, Alex? What do you
Genesis
like,
means,
girls?
like
names?
beginning.
Yes.
what do I like?
What's the girl name you like?
He said Tati.
What other thought name
He
you
said
like?
Tati.
No,
Tati.
he said
He
Tati.
said Tati.
He said I like
Oh, yeah, he's
Tati.
bullshit.
You like
Like,
Tati. Stop. Y'all stop.
Like Tati.
Y'all stop.
He's like, y'all stop.
Right, y'all stop. Because y'all all know what Tati and what she did to you. We could stop the conversation right now.
What's she?
We can stop the conversation right now. I'm looking at you too,
What
Brooklyn.
other name she gave you?
I'm
What
looking
other
at
name
you too,
like?
Brooklyn.
What other
What other
name?
name I like? What other names that kind of stand out to me? Which ones do I run into? I run into
Who do I run into?
like honestly, yo, I know a couple Reggies.
Really?
I
I've
ain't saying
never
you-
ran into a woman
I know
Reggie.
I know a woman
No,
Reggies.
because Reggie,
I know
like
like two more.
Regina, people tell me it's like an old woman name.
Yeah,
Word?
Reggie is.
People, it doesn't offend me. You can say that's
So I
what
have
I
bad.
don't.
I have bad thoughts.
It's fine.
So-
It's fine. I accept
Yeah.
Your dad's name.
My oh shit, yeah. Maybe beat that.
it. You said it.
Oh,
You said
my
it before.
fault. Can we write that?
Maybe.
Why
Do
would
I
you-
care?
Why
Whatever.
would you care about that?
I don't know.
There's
we
mad
could believe
in this world.
Okay.
Bro.
I'm so.
It's
I don't
flag.
say his name often, so it's just
Okay.
like, oh
When you
shit.
say this, you be like, whoa, shit.
Oh shit! It's my dad. It's my fucking dad. We always talk about my fucking
We do.
dad.
We do. It's fine.
We do
Why
the
you
same
laughing? Why you-
fucking
We do.
shit.
Why you laughing?
I don't fucking know. We're trauma bonding again,
know.
like Reggie said. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Now listen, you was talking about Bill. I think the funny part for me was Bill Gates says he plans to give away virtually. I don't know what you see. People like words. All his give away virtually all his wealth to charity.
People like words.
He doesn't want to be rich anymore. Y'all hear what's going
Wait,
on
he
here?
said that?
That's what they say. I'm gonna read his quote now. Bill Gates goes, "As I look to the future, I plan to give virtually all of my wealth to the foundation. I will move down and eventually off of the list of the world's richest people. I have an obligation to return my resources to society in ways that have effective impact for reducing suffering and improving lives." You just getting that now, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm saying like, it's about time. Like,
And I hope others in positions of great wealth and privilege will step up this moment too. I mean, it sounds really nice.
but doesn't he already like donate a lot? I mean, he could donate more, but
You
like,
better wear $1 bazillion, nigga.
I'm confused on Bill Gates.
I think he's just over it. When you're that rich for that long, you're kind of over it. Like, what
feel that.
else are you gonna do?
But I don't know if I trust that because in his actions, why is Bill Gates like one of the largest agriculture owners in the
Yeah.
fucking United States?
And we've been talking about that for a couple weeks.
Like, there's certain things that he's in that I'm like, well,
Like what?
why are you
Like, what's the
doing
end goal?
that?
And inform some of the audience. who's
Food,
not
like he's
aware.
one of the biggest from an agriculture standpoint. I don't know exactly what specifically, but he has a big investment in our food. Like like just little things like that he's in. It's like, well, why? Like, why are you taking such a big thing? He's also, medical fields and stuff like that. As far as stuff like that, like medicines, he's in a lot of different things. And this is retirement.
I feel
him,
like
if that was to me.
I feel like before technology really became rampant, like rich people really had to show you that they were rich, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just felt like it was less cameras. It was less things being recorded. It was less things that became natural to us. So at that time, like we would know notable people like William Buffett, Bill Gates. I feel like kind of what Reggie was just saying, right? After a while, and you up, and you got it. He just said he doesn't even want to be on the list of world's richest people anymore. I think the effects start to wear off a little bit.
Like that's he's not aspiring for that.
You don't aspire to do those
that's
types
not like
of things
a goal
anymore.
Of his now.
I don't trust people and humans. So when people say they don't want to be on that world's richest list, I always say to myself like, oh, okay, cool. You just don't want us to see, like, know how much you're worth and stuff like that.
Right.
Because there's a lot of, to be honest with you, the world's richest list is not the world's richest list, by the way. Like people don't realize, like not everyone reports like their shit. Like there are Russian oligarchs, like there are fucking the Saudi prince that, you know how much fucking rich he owns a part of Uber. Like, yo, there's so much money, like so much more rich people that we don't know about that are just they just fly under the radar. They go unnoticed. So for me, it's just like, for you to make this announcement and stuff, I'm watching you. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Now, granted, when it comes to the very, very rich people, it is the honorable thing to give your wealth back into the community. For instance, somebody like Carnegie. There's a reason why we have Carnegie Hall. Right. There's a reason why we have Carnegie, like all of these things. You see the word Carnegie a lot. He gave a lot of his wealth back into society, and that's what they do. You want to see your names on buildings. You want to see your name. That's how you really live forever. That's the way men and women live forever. So I see what he's doing. I'm like, are you going to play that legacy play? But at the same time, I can't help but be like, what's your intent here, man? Like, what's up? Like, why is this an announcement? Why do you want me to know this? And what's going on?
I want to shout out Mark Cuban, because he came up with a pharmaceutical company that allows affordable medications to treat disease like diabetes and high blood pressure, like very, very affordable. Wholesale prices. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's big because we've seen that market be targeted and exploited. We've seen that shit be exploited, like $3 pills getting charged for $85 a piece. Like,
when you need it to like live.
It's just to live, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's been one of the critiques that we've had in this country and this society. And seeing somebody like a Mark Cuban not only say, hey, I want to donate some money, I want to do good, but like actually show it. Whereas Bill Gates, it's like a photo op. Like it's certain things. Like whenever I see rappers with certain political figures like the mayor, Eric Adams, like he's photo op king. Like that's his vibe.
He's outside.
Like he's outside.
He was outside.
That's how I knew he was black. Like this nigga is outside in the summer, bro.
I
like,
just seen
he's never in office.
Yo, I'm sorry, I know you HBO. I just seen a documentary on Showtime with Supreme Team.
Okay.
And Supreme Team, if you know, these are people from Queens that made a name for themselves in the streets.
Oh yeah, I was watching that.
I ain't
Backed
watching
by
yet.
Nas and Mass Appeal.
Yeah.
Who is in there talking about being a young bull in the streets with them? Eric Adams.
Yeah. No, that's a fact.
Outside.
Wow, shit.
So it's just nice to see like Mark Cuban. It's not a photo op. It's like, all right, let me really invest my resources, my time, my people, my money back into society, because it's not even just a community thing. This is a societal thing for like our country.
It's a big problem. There's a documentary, I don't know where it was at, but it was a documentary that was basically explaining like this scam that was going on with the pharmaceutical industry, where there was this one particular company that was basically buying up the other smaller retailers as far as the pharmaceutical company that made like very generic pills and stuff like that. And then jacking up the prices. So that's what was happening. Insulin is a good...
They fucked up the market like that.
Yeah, they fuck up the market. So insulin went up. I remember, you heard about this, when insulin went from like an affordable price to like something ridiculous. Like for insulin.
So sad.
It is sad. It's really sad.
You need, right?
And what they were doing, it was from a business standpoint, they were just buying up the smaller companies and then raising the prices, because like, we're just taking up all the supply so that we only house it and we could keep like inflating the price.
So
that's what happened.
Control it.
So it's strictly a money thing too.
It is. It's
like
just
it has nothing. It's strictly just how can I profit? How can I profit? It was it was a series on Hulu with Michael Keegan, I believe.
Shout out Michael Keegan.
I got it. Michael Keegan. I'm gonna look it up.
Look it up and find it. Honestly, to me, and I don't mean to sound like a socialist, but when it comes to like pharmaceuticals, right? I don't like that it's a business.
Yeah.
Because that's not the incentive.
Because other countries don't do it like
Healthcare.
this.
Yeah.
Like,
Sick.
they think it's like ridiculous that we do it like that.
Yeah, it's dope. Right,
It's
dope
a show
sick.
called Dope
I know you're
Sick.
talking about.
Dope
Dope
Sick.
sick.
Yes,
I know you're
Dope
talking
Sick.
about.
Very
I know
good
you're
show.
talking
That's the
about.
show.
Very eye-opening.
And yes, super.
It's
because
scary.
around that time, the time that this show takes place, it was the early 2000s, right?
that.
And my grandmother, she used to work with mentally disabled people, right?
Okay.
And somebody had attacked her. This is like 2001, so my grandmother hasn't worked since 2001. They herniated her disc. They messed her up. Like,
Get out of here.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
Wow.
she's been living with these conditions
Right.
ever since. And around the time of that this show, the time period that it takes place,
Right.
2001, we see the rise of Oxycontin,
Right.
right? And I remember the doctors always trying to push it on my grandmother. And my grandmother,
Right.
thankfully, she always had the wherewithal to be like, yo,
cool.
you can't
Doing
shove
that,
this
yeah.
shit down my throat.
Talking about for
But
pain.
it was an epidemic at that time, and it still is today. Like opioid, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
Right.
they're feeding people because it's all a business.
That's
like,
right.
they want to remove the other drugs because maybe it's not as strong or it doesn't work as much, or it doesn't make you come
Addictive.
back. You're not
Right.
addicted to it.
Yeah.
So they want to get you hooked and they want to get you addicted to these pills and think that it's curing you. It's not curing you. It's
Right.
masking it temporarily until you're off
To
of
bring
it.
you back.
And when you're off of it, your body goes into shock
And withdrawal.
because you can't fucking handle it.
Right.
You get what I'm
It
saying?
needs it
So
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's why I think it's important to highlight, because we talk about a lot of the fuck shit.
Right.
I talk about Bill Gates' daughter getting like dick down and all that. Like, we got to keep everything in perspective. It's not just about her
Absolutely.
liking black niggas and taking dick like that. I
Right.
don't know what she does.
This
I know.
summary is confusing. Okay, I'm with you. No,
Nah,
no,
but
word.
serious,
No,
like,
no.
Let's
Yes.
really talk about.
Yes.
No, wait.
Nah,
Every
I'm
time
a
he
word.
raps up his point, he's like, I know we were talking about dick 5 minutes ago, but, and then he really packages it up nice though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Puts a bow in it.
But anyway,
Well, how about
yes,
that?
it's good to highlight this.
Yes.
You think he
something
mad?
Who?
Bill Gates.
I have no idea if he's mad at his
Nah,
daughters. I'm not going to speculate.
You think that's why he's giving away
that's
his
why he
fortune?
giving away. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm like, y'all not doing
He's
the
just
math.
like,
wanted to-
fuck.
That's why he's
Yeah,
giving
no,
away
You
his
wanted to get that off so fucking bad.
Why
I
you
could
think I
tell.
brought it?
I
brought up
thought
his
they
tweet?
lasted this long without saying it. Like
You wanted to get that shit
Think
off
about
so
it.
bad.
Y'all wasn't piecing it when I was reading his tweet. I'm over here like, y'all don't see him trying to give away his money now? Yeah.
Y'all wanted to get that off so fucking
That's what I wanted
bad.
to talk to y'all about too, right? Like,
What?
in a
Given-
racial relationship.
no, not that. Just giving your money away. Because I think I've heard him say, I don't know if he's on the list. I think he's on the list of people that just doesn't want to give his kids money.
Yeah, he is.
oh
And
shit.
Yeah, he don't want to give him money.
I'm gonna be pissed off if I'm they kid. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I think
I
they're
keep
trying to
it-
spite each other.
I can keep it a beam with you.
Because as soon as
Yeah, go ahead.
as soon as he said that, that yo, I'm not giving nobody money,
Right.
I thought with a black boyfriend.
That's fucked up.
Wait, but
the
did it-
narrative
did it-
you're painting.
And then
Did it always? Was he always like, "Oh, I'm not gonna give my kids my money"?
I
Or
think
that was
he
a
was
recent thing.
kind
he
of
was on
always
that
on
side.
that
So then,
side.
if she
Yeah.
wasn't gonna get the money anyway,
Yeah, I think this was
I see
it.
what
but
you're saying.
don't
like, you know, she didn't do it for this reason.
I think he
Sure.
left. I don't know if he's the dude that said I'm gonna give my kids 10 million and that's it. Like they'll all get
Right.
10
Oh,
million
that's
and that's
it.
about
Oh
it.
shit!
I think
Yo, what
he
the
was on
fuck?
that list.
Imagine if your dad's a billionaire though. To you, they'd be like, "Oh my god, only 10 million. I'm gonna live off of this."
I'm
shit.
a hustler. I'm gonna turn that 10 to 50.
But don't be fooled when they say
Dad.
that. Don't be fooled when they say that. Because the last of my knowledge, he gave one of his children the Xbox, the company Xbox,
Okay.
which is owned by
Wow.
Microsoft. So it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna give you money, but I'll give you a multi-million-dollar business where you'll be rich forever. So
Yeah.
yeah, they might say that, but they're gonna, it's nepotism.
That's what I'm saying. It has to though, because at the end of the
Yeah,
day, I
nepotism.
would not want my family to be diluted, right? Like as far as like I want our name to always stand some type of because if my family can stand
So
the
you
test
want
of
your kids
time,
broke.
no. I want my family.
You want
I-
you want a legacy.
You
I
want
want a
legacy,
legacy,
yeah.
right? Because
Yeah.
who's gonna big me up more than me passing down? Like my great great grandfather was yada yada. I want them to.
Yeah.
I want them to say that. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And third, fifth, seventhly,
Right.
I'm not that rich. Where it's like I am not gonna give you guys this money. It's like no, I want our family to build upon the backs of each other. Like that's what it is. Now Bill Gates has
Building
the back.
wealth.
Yeah,
But he already has the
he
wealth.
did the wealth.
But see, that's the thing that fucks with me. And going back to what Dev was saying, like, I don't trust people. It's like, all
don't
right,
trust them.
you say all of this, but you could cure like hunger
Yeah.
in homelessness.
You do that shit right now.
You know
You're
what I'm
giving it
saying?
to your
Like,
foundation.
you
and
could go
instead
to
you
Los
want to do all
Angeles
the okay.
and
You can do
cure.
whatever you want with your money, though, right? That's everybody's argument. On the low, I hate that argument because, yes, I feel like after you pass a certain threshold, a certain amount, you should have worldly duties. I'm sorry. I know,
Oh yes,
I know
because
y'all
how
gonna
did you
kill
even
me.
get that money in the first
I don't
place?
care. You
Like,
feel me? I know it's their money. They can do whatever they want with it. I get it. I feel like after a certain amount, see, that's where it gets tricky, right?
It does.
Oh, what's the amount? I know.
Right.
It's some of these people though touching amounts that could really, like you said, change the trajectory.
I can name
of this
a lot of these people that personally, I'll say, hey man, can use a little help on that, on that. But at the same time, I say to myself, you know, these people are just not passionate about that type of shit.
Exactly.
And that's just their decision. And there's nothing we can do about that.
That's a fact.
I agree with what Alex said. Like, there has to be some threshold to where like you owe back, because you couldn't be that rich without exploiting some type of way.
Right.
Come on.
So you owe it to society.
Well,
to
I would
give
say,
us a few, you know.
well, here's my thing. Here's my thing for society. Why don't we make them pay pay their taxes?
I don't understand
You
that.
better say work hard,
Wait,
right?
I don't know. I don't understand taxes enough to understand like why is it a thing that rich people like don't pay tax? What does that mean?
See, like this.
Like why? What?
If I'm a billionaire, right?
Okay.
I have so much access to attorneys that know tax law.
To get around it?
Exactly. So for
do they not pay any taxes?
No, they have extreme loopholes in order to get their taxes lowered. So for instance, for the first time in my life, I paid for a very expensive tax attorney. Okay. And in sitting with him, finally, he was like, I don't take people off the street, but I'll give you a shot. Nigga, he told me he'll give me a shot.
He was kind of shooting at
but
you.
I'm paying you a lot of money.
You need me to come to your next
meeting?
meeting?
Do you know who he is?
Excuse me, he didn't give a fuck.
You need me to come to your next meeting?
My other client got
this is
Netflix
Savon Terrell.
and yada yada. I was like, no problem. Hey, I just want to learn from you. Sat down with that man one fucking time, and he told me all the ways to fucking save my money and fix it. And I said, oh, that's what it is.
That's how they do it.
That's how you do it. You just don't have access to someone that is well read enough to understand tax
We're fucking
law.
using TurboTax.
Right. I told him I'm using QuickBooks. He was like, that's fucking cute. You're using QuickBooks.
Yeah, I thought it was good for using QuickBooks.
No, it's great.
It's
Because he at the end of the day, he was like, you know what you're talking about? I said, listen, this is my stuff and tell me how to do it. He told me exactly how to do it. And I was like, oh my God, this is how they do it, bro.
I think on the last episode I was talking about diving into like a financial advisor.
Oh,
right?
yes, you were, yeah.
And on that initial call, they kind of tell you, hey, so depending where you are financially, you can either pay, let's say, $150 a month, and our highest is $6,000 a month.
Yes.
I'm like, if anybody is paying anything for can't even get that out.
Damn, that nigga caught a stroke on that.
$6,000 a month.
They need that.
Do you understand like the type of access and like resources? So the guy who was helping me, he said, look, the financial industry hasn't found a way to make this affordable, right? We don't have, people need money to manage money.
Yes.
So if you don't have a certain amount of money, how can you get access to it? So the company that I'm working with, they work with people who still are like figuring this shit out.
Right.
Which I fall into the category of figuring this shit out. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't have $6,000 a month to spend on a financial. Like it doesn't reciprocate that way. Yes.
I don't think it's that they haven't made a way to make it affordable. I think overall society doesn't want to make it affordable because they don't want us to have the keys.
Why would everyone have the keys? Why would I? No.
What happens with financial advisors is that it's commission based. That industry is commission based, right? So they only want to provide a service if they can eat off of it.
That's right.
So now it's starting to change where these advisors are a little bit more like they're salaried employees and not so much commission based.
And they want to actually help.
They actually want to help you because it's like, yo, I'm going to eat regardless. This is what I get. I got to hit goals and all that shit.
Yeah.
It's not so much, yo, let me eat what I kill.
Yeah, because they firm in it. What's funny is what people don't realize is the only reason that we're getting smarter as a society and people is because of things like YouTube, right? When YouTube incentivized people putting up content and getting paid for it, that's when you started to see tutorials and all of these people giving game for fucking free.
Every genre
started to pop. That's why we're all here, everybody. It's like once that incentive was placed, the gems started to fucking flow because now we can monetize like learning shit. My skill set can be monetized. Like you don't even have to be proven in doing shit. You just, as long as you show me you got from A to B, oh shit, YouTube is gonna pay me for that. So now I want to make more content, and that's it. Because a lot of the people on YouTube and stuff like that teaching you real estate, teaching you all that shit, I promise you they make more money teaching it than ever even what they did in the fucking career. Absolutely. So the world is just changed. The incentive is in the right place for us to get this much game as we are. Look at bro.
The game is everywhere.
Incentives, like just incentives. I feel like the whole world is backed on incentives, bro.
That's
like,
why we do the things. We
anything. It's why you write. It's
Like,
why
why do I
you
want to do it?
Yeah, it's why you would wear a product in the podcast. Like you understand what I'm saying? It's like there's an incentive. Like everything is incentivized, bro. Like I think about anytime I try to judge someone's relationship, I always think about what's the incentive here. Like why?
Like why are
me
you doing
too.
this?
Why are you doing
But
this?
not every.
Every
I hate,
single
no,
person,
Dad,
Savon.
No, Dad.
Everybody.
You have to give people more credit and a little bit more grace to think that everything has to be an exchange or an incentive
On the low, it is.
within that. But
What
that's
if
not
someone
true.
just does good to do good?
Not everything, because
Now,
there's been times
it's
where
not negative.
It's not.
It's not negative.
Sometimes we do it subconsciously.
It's an
Oh, no, wait,
incentive.
even
It's an incentive for
Yeah.
me to fuck with you,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Let's
We do
be
it subconsciously.
honest. I love everybody. I love everybody.
Absolutely.
But when I see somebody and I'm like, wow, this person's really fucking ill.
Some value to him.
There's some value to this person, and I feel like this
That don't
person
make you
can add.
wrong. And then you don't want to get next to the bum, right?
I don't want to be next to no bum ass nigga.
Of course, but there's a
Why
lot
you
of,
wanna be next to the bum,
But
though?
there's a lot of talented
incentives,
people,
right?
But there's a lot of talented people
Sure.
who I don't want to fuck with.
Sure, there's always
So it
that.
doesn't
there
serve
has
you.
to there
It doesn't-
has to be
There's always that.
it has to,
Yeah.
but their talents may serve me, their gifts may serve me,
Okay.
their
That's
work
the
ethic may
incentive.
serve me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That can
Oh,
serve
okay.
me.
Okay.
But if you're not a good person, if I don't want to be around you,
Absolutely.
you get what I'm saying? Like,
Of course
I don't look at
Sure,
everything
sure.
as an exchange, and I don't want us to ever get to a place where that is how we're
But
building
even you
every
being a good
relationship.
person,
like
Savon, could be the incentive. Like you might be accustomed
I really
to
like hanging out with you, and
you Like you might be
and-
accustomed to really dealing with a lot of toxic people.
Yeah.
And then you meet other people that go, wow, there's an incentive to being around you.
Wow.
For my mental.
You make me feel better about
Yeah,
myself.
yeah. I don't
like
think that's
you.
terrible.
Yo, let's hang, and you do ABC.
Absolutely,
Yo,
yeah.
that's my incentive. Like,
Absolutely.
I think that you know what it is.
Yeah.
I think we always get caught up on that
The
wording
words.
of
And we've been doing this for a couple
Yeah,
weeks now.
yeah,
These
yeah.
words that they try to box
Of,
us
like,
in with.
trans-
I
like,
don't
and
A
like
I
better,
don't
no,
want-
no, a better word is there's a reason for everything. I feel like that's what we're all talking about.
Yeah,
Like,
there's a reason I fuck with
Literally,
you,
literally.
you. There's a
Yes.
reason why if you call me, I will help.
Sure.
Like there's a reason here.
Yeah.
yeah, Devin's just
I-
talking about reasons.
I
yeah.
believe in your talent, and I believe that it will go somewhere and it will grow. And I think that I can then climb on you. You can climb me, and you understand what I'm saying?
It
Like
all
that-
sets.
I'm,
But I don't like those words. I don't like the words.
but
I don't like
it is
the words.
I
But
hear it.
don't climb on me.
I hear it.
Don't climb on me.
All right,
Sometimes
see,
Shorty
we
wanna
go-
climb on
We
you,
gonna
though.
get to where we gonna get to, but don't.
You go like-
Let
climb
Shorty
on me.
climb on
Like,
you, though.
See, that's an incentive.
Exactly. That's an incentive.
I take her out to dinner.
She gonna climb.
But I don't want you.
Incentives. Incentive. I think everything is based on incentive. I have a lot of, see, like this, the relationship that I have with the staff here, for instance, there's an incentive. And nonetheless, fucking awesome people, love them, hang out, we're cool, but there's an incentive here and there's a relationship here that we've
Absolutely.
created where
Absolutely.
it's like, hey, I need this. They say, well, I need this. Well,
Yeah.
cool. This works together. And we have a friendship on top of that.
Which
But
is
there's an
good.
incentive, there as well.
Can we replace the word climb with like we're building?
That's fine. We're
Because
building.
I think
Sure.
No,
Sure.
because when you climb
If
on-
that's what you
know
want.
why? You know why?
He named
Because
the
when
same
you,
shit.
No, it's not. Because when you climb on something, you have to
Yeah.
step on somebody.
Oh, God.
I'm
I'm not-
serious.
you know
like,
what I mean,
No,
though.
I don't.
Okay,
I don't. Don't tell me you want to climb
So-
on me.
But if
nigga.
I'm
Like,
building
I
a
come
roof,
here because I fuck
I'm
with
still
y'all.
climbing
no,
the
no,
roof.
Yo, y'all been talking. Nah, nigga. When I come here, I come here to build. I don't come here to climb. I don't look at people
We
and
don't
say,
climb together?
I want to No.
Let's
give it to
nigga,
them.
we don't use each other to climb.
I want you
Yes,
to be a
we do.
politician. You need to run for office.
Fuck that.
I think it's
Constantly
you.
we do it.
We are here
Because
building.
they can argue about the littlest freaking
Nah,
things.
bro.
The climb. He said the climb.
No, we're building.
We're building.
Facts,
Lincoln
bro.
build. You one of them Lincoln build niggas.
Words matter.
Yeah.
Everything
He is
you
a Lincoln
say,
builder.
every fucking thing you say.
Wait, but like
matters.
saying we are climbing together is not like
Nah,
a
he didn't
bad-
say that. He didn't say that.
Yes, I did. I said we're
just said that
climbing.
too.
We're
I said we
climbing
climb
together. We're
together.
Nah,
climbing
you
together.
said I see you,
No.
and we're gonna climb, and you use me, and then I use you.
He just
and
envisioned
I didn't say
Dev like
that. I said
stepping
we.
on him
Don't
as
be
a
stepping
stepping
on me.
stool.
So you think I'm gonna
Don't
step
be
on
doing that.
Alex's hand like, good look, bro?
That's what
See?
Savon envisioned in his
That's
head.
what you saw.
That's what I
Oh,
saw,
yeah.
bro.
Okay. Well, you have.
I
want
just
you
saw
to.
us at the same like playing field,
Us
climbing
climbing
together.
Climbing together.
That's what my head went. Yeah.
See?
add together.
I want you to think. I want you to think more positive, Savon.
yeah,
I want you
yeah.
to think more positive.
Climbing
Yeah.
and shit. I want to build with my
Yo, you
people.
are kind
know,
of dark on the low.
One time we had this.
I be hearing like, yo, why is he so?
He thinks
Why'd
he
your
be-
mind
yeah,
go
his
there?
mind goes
Like,
different places.
where?
Why do you want like you just automatically
the worst.
like looked? I mean, the word climb. Oh, let's climb. You're like, oh my god, he's using me. Like
No,
you
but-
automatically went there.
Think about what it is to climb something.
You never climbed the fence with your mans to get out of a situation?
I've used a nigga's head to step on to get out of a situation.
Okay.
That's what
Oh
I
my
did when I
goodness.
climbed that fence.
So
nigga,
if I
here.
take my hand, that's OD.
fuck?
If I take my hand and put it under your Yeezy
Yes.
and lift you up,
Yes.
right?
That's beautiful.
Isn't that wonderful?
Still
If I need a hand.
And
yeah.
then you come back over and reach for me and you pull me up. Isn't that beautiful?
Look at that.
That is.
Look at that.
beautiful.
Look at that.
That's poetry in motion.
It is. It's poetry in motion,
my
man.
gosh.
I helped
Honestly-
you get over, and then you came back for me.
That
Sometimes that
thought-
don't happen. Let's be honest.
The thought of like you helping me get over something like just made my heart flutter.
Okay. First of all,
I feel his radiating
I've never
happiness.
heard a man
Thank you.
at your age use the word flutter,
Heart
Yeah,
flutter.
yeah.
but it was really cute.
He's getting
Same.
inside.
It was really
You
cute.
did that, bro. It's all you.
It was really
Yeah,
cute.
flirting.
This
It's really cute.
I'm sorry.
You hate
No,
it? Look
wait,
at
wait,
it.
wait.
This is
Alex
Black
was
Boy
gonna say
Joy
something.
Go
at its
Red, go
finest.
Red.
Okay, no, but mine is like not the topic, so you speak first.
You sure?
Yes.
No, I was about to switch it because Dev had something to tell us about his phone or some shit. And
Oh
I had
yes,
something to say
wait.
about
So
that
I'm
shit.
going first.
Yo,
because
yo.
This
'Cause I got some shit to say.
this conversation that we had, like the whole like climb versus build, like we always do that, and
wordy.
it just reminded me about last episode. You know how your guys' like whole argument was at the very end of a 2 hour and 30-minute episode,
Yeah.
but most of the comments were about that argument on Instagram, on YouTube and stuff. But I just want to say shout out to you guys for watching till
Yes.
the very end because that's like crazy, over 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you scroll through the comments, most of it is about that conversation.
I for
That's
sure
dope.
thought it was gonna get lost.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, me too. I thought it was going to be lost, and I saw
Everybody
that people
was-
call. I was like, oh, yeah, I was
chimed in. I was like,
here to
thank
the
you.
end, so I do
and they
appreciate
all
that.
wrote. There was a lot of like paragraphs, people chiming in
Yeah,
this time.
books.
Like, yeah.
Y'all was trying to get into college?
Oh, shout out to the YouTube niggas now.
Yeah, they.
Yo,
yeah,
no,
word.
there's a few
They
paragraphs. Yeah.
I ain't like y'all niggas last month. Y'all niggas showed
Stop
out this
saying
week.
that.
Nah, dead ass. I
There
ain't
be a
like
couple comments in there, man.
No, they do, and they show love. Honestly, I'm a
yeah.
little upset this week though because I literally like so last week a lot of people commented on my outfit, my little stupid
You
outfit.
didn't, you didn't
You did that
address
on
it.
purpose, though.
But I'm gonna tell you why. Right now, I got a little bit of new drip. I'll talk to you about it. So I was at the bottom of my laundry last week. Okay, I said, "What haven't I worn in public? Like, what the fuck
That's
haven't
why?
I worn?" So I'm like, you know what? It's summertime. Let me just summer it up a bit. So that shirt
That
was
was the
only
reason?
supposed to be worn in Mexico when I went, and then when I go to Puerto Rico, I was gonna bring
he
it
bought
there.
that shirt for
It's
Mexico.
gonna look good.
I
like it.
I wore like this whole summer vibe
Yeah,
because
yeah. With
I
the
had
hat.
no clothes.
Right, he's
And then I'm
lingerie.
like, I can't wear a trucker's hat with that. So I gotta just
would've beat
commit
you.
to the vacation look.
Good choice.
So I
Done
threw
like a
on-
little green
Nah,
cap.
I couldn't
you
couldn't
could've
see
did a
myself
daddy-
getting
a
that
dad
off,
hat.
right?
I fucked with it though.
So last week,
Cause we're on a set. Like it just, you know what I'm saying? Like
It
we're on
fit
a
the vibe.
set.
I was like, this is
It's
set.
giving wardrobe.
Yeah,
you know?
giving wardrobe for a set type shit.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, there was this one lady who commented. She was like, "What's up with this fit, Savon? Look like you're going fishing."
Yes, I did see that. I did see that. See that little you gonna fucking fish? It's true.
I'm back. But yeah, so last week I was at the bottom of my fucking closet and I just put on some shit
been
real
there.
quick.
Word.
So then
Oh my
after I
gosh.
left, I went online and I'm like, you know what? Apple Pay. It makes it so easy to shop. I don't have time to shop right now. Like
Yeah, I feel
I
it.
literally do not
Like,
have
go
time.
out and shop,
I
yeah.
do not have time to go to the store and shop. So I'm like, you know what?
And
2 days
browse.
shipping. Let me just get
He
the
live in
100
Manhattan, y'all, with all the stores. Still
Why
can't
Apple
find
Pay
a moment.
made it easier for you?
because you just click the button and I get whatever I want.
Sick nigga.
You never did that on Apple. Bro, Apple Pay, you go in the store, you put some shit in your bag and double click your shit and it's at
It
your
goes-
crib. Yo, you gotta spend more money, but
Yo, get your money up, nigga.
Yo, wasn't that mad funny? I
didn't
don't know why
say
that was
Yo,
mad
he said you
funny.
gotta
From
spend
yo, you
more
gotta spend
money.
more money, pussy.
Nah,
Nah, yo,
word.
Pete.
You ain't been spending enough.
so last week
I don't like
after
that
the
shit.
pod, I was actually editing the pod and simultaneously shopping for the pod.
Right.
You went on a shopping spree?
And so this is why I'm so pissed off. I
Okay.
bought 3 shirts, right? Just
Oh,
some
you bought
basic
it
shit.
for the pod.
So the shirt that I'm wearing today, I laid it out like, yo, I'm
the
about
first
to
day of
freak it
school.
on these niggas. I never wore this hat.
It's a good
I never
fit.
wore this whole leg.
It's a good fit.
I never seen the whole. Y'all niggas, y'all saw me in the bum fit last
It's a
week, but
good
y'all didn't even
fit.
know it was a bum fit last week.
Nah.
This week, I'm like, yo, I'm about to pop out on these
Popping
niggas.
out today.
And I drenched mad barbecue sauce.
He did.
On my whole
Yo, guys,
shirt.
and he
Cold-blooded.
was so. I don't know how I should take it because I don't know if you're just always like that or this was like an isolated incident, but he was so
Nah.
Yeah,
mad
he was
about
tight.
this state. Like he was yelling at himself in the bathroom.
Y'all heard me?
Yes.
You was
The
in there.
whole room.
Shit, fuck.
So I was like, Savon, like,
Y'all heard that?
Yes,
fuck
we
is going
was
on
laughing
there?
every time you cursed. We
Thought
was
he
like,
was
yo,
in there
he's
booming
dead
that booty
tight.
up.
Every time I cursed, I just looked at it again.
Yeah, I know.
I would hold the shirt.
do you usually do this? Like you usually yell?
I yell at myself.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah,
I was like,
Bro,
you
because
punch walls.
I was like, yo, I do punch walls, but I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Don't you?
Nah, that
No, I said it when you was out there. I was like, he punches walls.
Savon punches walls.
I had to, bro. Like,
Yeah.
what? I was so mad at myself.
Yeah, man.
It's okay.
Come on,
Yes,
man.
he was very
You a
frustrated.
kid,
He
bro.
dropped a little barbecue sauce. guys.
Yeah.
A big ass fucking French fry full of
Yes.
fucking barbecue sauce on his
And I
fucking
kept telling
ass.
myself, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. And then, like,
then you
that's
did
how
it.
you know thoughts become things.
It's true.
Because
Oh,
I kept
yes,
telling
yes,
myself,
yes.
I'm not
I
gonna
am
do
not
that.
gonna ruin this shirt.
Yeah.
And you fucking did it.
And I fucking did it.
Yeah, you did it.
And
But
so,
it's okay, Sam. It's fine. You could throw it in the
yeah.
wash, you know.
but then on my way out, I thought, like, yo, there's people who didn't eat tonight. And this is
Oh
just
my
a stain on my
goodness.
shirt.
Here he goes.
And that's how I cheer myself
He's
up.
such a deep,
you-
like, thinker.
Yo,
I genuinely
Why
tried
does
to
your
understand where you
mind go
went.
there?
Where you went
'Cause he-
with
he
that.
don't type of
He's
person-
like, oh, I should be thankful I even
Yes,
have
he's-
barbecue
he's the
sauce.
type of
You over
person-
here die. Like, I'm
Okay.
so dead ass. Like, I was so mad that there was barbecue sauce on my shirt. And then as I'm pissed off, I'm like, yo, this nigga's hungry in the world.
Nah,
Oh my
He's the
God.
type of person, he always gotta make himself feel better. Nah, sometimes you just gotta go to bed mad, nigga.
No.
So, okay,
I ain't gonna wake up. Be mad as shit.
What?
that was very intense.
don't-
That was very
Very
intense.
heavy
That was a
episode
never
right now. I
mind.
didn't like that. Energy.
Never
from-
Okay,
mind.
but the reason
These
why
are
I feel
jokes.
like this will help, like, okay, for people who like get very mad about things like that, I think you could just really like not get over it, but like not let those things bother you when you think about like, okay, I have a stain on my shirt.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen because of it? Like what's gonna happen, Savon? Are people gonna make fun of it? Like who
Nothing.
cares?
What
Nothing
happens
is gonna happen.
So what happened is, like,
Yes, it is.
you just
Who? Someone's gonna leave a comment like, oh well, like who cares?
They gonna chop that
So why
boy
is
up.
it? Why
You
does it
gonna
get
see?
you like very mad? Like, you know, a stain.
Because he was in here trying to be a thirst trap.
I know, but still.
You know what I mean? And the ketchup trying to fuck up the. I know how it would be when you trying to be a little joint.
Okay, y'all get it.
You feel me, Reggie? He was trying to be a little joint. You know what I'm saying? He trying to be a little baddie. Yo, I want y'all to get this trending real quick. Baddies listening need to know.
Period.
Word. I need y'all to get that trending. Savon is a part of us. He's a baddie. You listening, you a baddie. You know how it would be, Devon? Reg is a baddie. Oh, Reg, my fault, Reg. Reg the
I
biggest.
be bringing all the bitches to the podcast.
She do,
though.
my fault. Reg's the biggest baddie amongst all of
Yo.
us. And we got Dev the baddie in the corner.
Yo.
You know how it be when you want to be a little joint for the day? You heard him. He put his fit out. He laid it.
Bro, look at the correlation. Like, if you really look, I tried.
Nah, he did.
Like, I don't be trying most of the time. But I'm like, yo, we invested in like
friends
this
are
social
nice.
media.
All
We
your
about to
friends
be
are
on the
nice.
clips. We about to really be like, we about to push ourselves out there. So I'm like,
You
yo,
been posting more clips. Look.
I never wore this hat before.
See that?
But
See that?
you don't remember? I wore the same hat 8 episodes in a row.
It's
That
okay.
ass?
Shit.
Yeah,
I have to start paying
I
attention
love
to
that
little
hat.
shit.
By the way, I
Pierre.
love that hat.
That's why Pierre laughing.
I
'cause
love that hat. You know what's
Because he
funny?
edited it?
Hold on, but can we say something about Fitch though? When it comes to your podcast, you don't see me all week, and it just so happened that my rotation of hats, you might keep catching
might just catch it.
that hat.
The
Like,
same
damn.
hat, because it's a Wednesday hat.
Might
Yeah,
just-
it's like,
might-
damn.
might be your Tuesday
Y'all caught
joint.
me again. Damn, it's gonna look funny. Damn.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie. One time, I remember I had like, I forgot what I had, but I remember I was like, oh shit, I wore this, what you call it, but I haven't worn it in like 2 weeks, but it caught it from 2 weeks episode. And I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
I can't wear this again.
I get what you're saying.
You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like, y'all niggas just be catching shit.
Yeah, nah,
you know what I'm
catch
saying?
shit too much. That's why I try to keep them on their toes. I try not to repeat.
I try.
But I repeat.
I try. Yeah.
I try too.
I try
Because sometimes
not
I come,
to.
sometimes
I shot
I
for
come
this
in here.
podcast, yeah.
True. Sometimes I come in here and I'm lazy.
Also, like, not everything looks good on camera.
That's
Like,
true.
I don't repeat, especially for women, like the way we
That's a
sit.
fact.
Like,
That's a
that's why I repeat a lot of outfits. But outside, I be dressing. Okay, don't judge
Come
me.
on, facts. Fuck out of exactly.
Our
Facts.
pod fits are different. This is a
Yeah,
good
nah, word.
distinction. Our pod fits are different than
I
our
like
real life
that.
fits.
I mean,
I like
That's
pod
why I
fit.
was so mad.
Okay, I feel you. I'm sorry.
It's a pod fit.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
it's not. I'm like, if I was just home kicking it, it is what it is.
Okay.
But it's
Okay.
like I came here to
Okay.
show out for my friends.
Okay, so at home,
Yo.
if you got to stand, you would not feel
I like
like
saying,
okay.
you
Okay.
a baddie.
I was
is
concerned. I was like, say
hilarious.
on. It's okay.
You tried to be a little
Baddies
joint.
listening need to know.
Period.
I know what you're doing. Cause I've been seeing that work for niggas. Yo, a lot of you rap niggas is y'all ain't shit.
I'm a rap nigga now.
Because a lot of
I
rap
know.
niggas, I see what y'all doing to bring women into trap music. I see what or
Yo,
hood
listen,
shit.
I'm gonna
pretty
be honest with
pretty
y'all.
girls like trap
I'm gonna be
music.
real transparent.
Shout
right?
out to 2 Chainz for
Chainz,
starting
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I ain't gonna
Oh,
hold
his
you.
son, right?
Yeah. What?
Oh, my fault.
Oh, hit that podcast with his
What y'all
son?
talking about? What y'all talking
We talking
about?
about 2 different things. We going left.
I said
Okay.
pretty girls like trap music.
Okay, I'm gonna be transparent.
Okay.
Me and Savon have been doing this podcast for like 4
Oh my
years.
god,
now.
here we go.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean,
It, for real?
yeah, we doing this 4 years now. I'm getting old, bro.
You
We
thought it
were-
was longer? Or
Yeah, I
shorter?
thought it was longer.
Oh no, I
Longer.
thought it was.
Because
And
I
the
think like the
second is
first
gonna be.
episode I was on, I'm like, that was only 4. I feel
I
like it was
know.
longer.
Look at the
Probably
growth.
4 years ago. Yeah.
Oh my
And you
God.
know, salute to all the men listening. We love y'all. Whoa, y'all the homies.
Facts.
I don't
It's
like that.
majority men, by the way.
Whoa.
Nah, I be women. Whoa.
Oh, no, I said majority, but
Don't tell them that.
But it'd be
Baddies listen
different.
to
I
need
just
to
wanted
know.
to keep going.
Yeah, I'm about to say
What's going on here? Listen, like I said, though, 4 years ago to 4 years now, I'm going to repeat this quote. Baddies listen and need to know. And that's all. I just want to say I'm thankful for all the listeners.
How you know?
It's true.
How you know?
How I know?
Yeah.
Algorithmic.
I know. No, I know how I know.
He's head of analytics.
Yeah, heavy
head of
algorithmic manager.
Alex,
yeah.
like, we all got roles and shit.
Yeah.
He's head of analytics.
Yup.
Right. You be
and
signing to the
statistics.
Need to Know pod,
Analyzing.
Instagram.
For business, for
Yeah,
business.
you hit the follow button.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you how I
Absolutely.
know.
I've seen it.
Like every time I log on, we've said this like a million times, but
Yeah.
it's
We don't gotta
actually
say
true.
this no more though.
No, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say
That
it.
Need to Know pod
So
timeline.
I signed on to Need to Know to post my little clip.
Okay.
Let me clean
and it
it up.
scared me.
No. It's
Okay.
good. The first thing I see is a pretty woman on
That's
the timeline.
right.
Baddies
That's not
listen
bad.
Every
That's good.
time.
That's good. That's
Even
good.
the bubbles,
You
even the
guys are
story
beautiful.
bubbles, nothing but
Oh, you be seeing that
fire. I'm like, what the fuck is? Where
what?
am I?
Look.
What?
It's like a Hall of Fame of beautiful women.
No, it's
Yes.
look.
I'm like,
And
these
everybody's
women
on
exist.
vacation
I'ma
now,
be-
so
But why they be doing that shit?
Nah,
The girls that y'all follow, excuse me,
that
the
you
girls
follow
that
too.
y'all follow,
That you follow
follow
too.
No, I
You
don't.
need to know.
You on the page?
No.
You talking about?
You need to know, nigga.
I didn't hit
Dennis
follow
has
on them
never
shits.
followed anybody
I know.
from Need to Know.
I've never, because I walked in and said, whoa.
Oh, you mean
Who
on
are
the
these
page?
women?
Nah, I
I've
never
come
followed
to the
nobody
page.
either. I ain't gonna say who the person that be following
I
in
wonder
here,
who follow.
But we all a part of the
that's
page,
crazy.
so I'm
some-
gonna just leave it at that.
It be
That shit be
women.
happening.
I don't even know.
What's happening
Yeah, head
here?
of analytics.
Huh? And I'm analyzing, but I'm not
And
a
I'm
snitch.
analyzing. Yo, Alex is smooth.
Yo,
Alex has a response for everything. Yo, there was a comment. Alex was going crazy on a clip or something. He was like, Alex is acting bad. He's like, I'm about to get worse.
I'm about to get burned.
He has a response for everything.
I'm about to get worse.
No, just know it's baddies listening to the need to know now.
Okay, I know what you're doing. I like it.
it's
I
a
like it though.
compliment.
I like
Right.
it. I've seen a few people dropping projects that's called stuff like that. I see that. I see that like happening.
What happened?
Like saying,
What happened?
But they be lying.
That's what I'm saying. We not
They be lying.
Yo, like, y'all ever been one of
Okay.
those guys? I've never been this guy. Reggie, I know you know of it. You know the dudes that go check your following count to go see the baddies you following to go bag them?
oh, that's dirty.
You never heard of that
Shit.
game?
I
What
know.
the
I've
fuck?
heard
Oh,
of people doing
I live
that.
in the slums, huh?
Yeah, you're living in hell.
I live in hell.
Like, what are you doing?
Damn.
That's what they be doing now.
Well-
oh, I got her from your page. How did you get her from my
Why you went to my page and did
why
that?
You went to my
You know what's
page and
odd?
do that?
You ever see a girl
Yeah.
and you like, oh, and then you see one of your friends like, oh, he was in here.
A little mutual?
Me and Alex.
Huh? What happened?
Oh my God.
What happened?
We're not going to bleep that. We have to let
What
that
happened?
fly.
You mean when you spun a block on one of them streets? My car was on there? My car wasn't on that block.
What the fuck is he
My
doing?
car
His
was
here?
on
car
that
was
block.
parked with a parking
Nah,
pass.
you know the crazy shit is when you
Fall till we fall. Damn it!
Liked by balls till we fall.
and
You're
then you
like,
click on her page and she's already following Alex.
oh my God. You're
Got
like,
that
he
one.
connected.
we're not doing
My
that.
boy's a shooter.
We not, nah, you know.
I'd be proud. I'd be so proud.
I'll be proud.
I'd
I'll be
proud.
watching from the sidewalks. I'm not on the
Yeah,
streets.
facts. I'd be looking like, oh, my boy over there. Oh,
When,
okay.
when the sidewalks, you funny. When the mutuals start mutualing, you start,
Yeah, that's weird. When I see anybody's name, I got a few friends that I promise anytime I see like a super attractive woman, I'm like, I know I'm gonna see his name.
That's
and
sad.
I see his
you don't
name
got much,
every time.
That can't be his friend, his lady friend. It can't
Not
be
all of those. You can't have that many fucking women friends like that.
You know what I
No,
thought
it's
about
impossible.
recently to answer that? I don't think I have that many like lady just regular friends. I think that's bad.
That's not bad.
I mean, you don't have to force it.
That's not bad.
okay.
You don't have to force it.
I don't
got
think
for-
that's bad.
You
'Cause it
are
may-
very like you have a lot of like close guy friends. Yeah, you're like a.
But
guy
I don't
friend
really like men like that. They so dense. Pause.
guy. Oh shit.
Men are so dense.
Men are dense.
They're
You don't
dense.
really want to talk about this.
No,
right
no,
now.
stop. Because I'm
You really wanna
always
talk
the one
about
that
this
came on this podcast
Let's
back
go.
in the day and said men are more complicated than women.
Let's go.
I was
Ooh.
always the one that always said that.
I like
You
that.
remember that?
Being-
Remember we
I
spoke about
bro,
that?
I want to talk about it again before we get about it. Listen, the things you could talk to women about, as
Yes.
opposed to shit you could talk to men about, it's like you just feel so restricted. I'm not.
And like no, there's a lot of
Yo.
emotionally intelligent men out there.
Yeah.
Yes, very a lot of depth and stuff.
I'm
but
on that list.
Overall,
That's how I be
yes, all
feeling.
of you guys are. All of
Oh,
you guys,
thank
all
you,
of the
thank
men
you.
in this room. But like, there to talk to
You know.
a woman about stuff, women are more like like even
amazing.
I think it's like is it not biological? More
got-
like
it gotta be.
I would think so.
more able to process things differently.
But we can't
Like-
say it for sure.
Of
Our
course.
experience
I
says
don't
it.
wanna
Our
say it for
experience
sure.
says that. Our experience
experience.
says
Yeah,
that.
I like
think
that.
it might
Very
be
good. That was
I don't
helpful.
wanna
That was very
inherent,
helpful.
an
You
inherent
said.
thing, like more nurturing. Like there's really
Yeah,
like
yeah,
more
yeah.
feminine qualities that understand
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
But anyway, what were you guys
I
saying
think
about?
men are, I always say, I
on
think men are
point.
more complicated. For instance, men like shit like feet.
That don't make them
That don't make them
And-
what?
Hold
Yeah,
on.
bro.
Let me hold on.
And what?
Yo.
Hold on, because what I'm saying is, let's think about it.
We
From
don't judge.
From a sex standpoint, you don't judge. You guys act. It's awesome. Think about it even from the smallest thing, like a sex standpoint. I think about.
real quick. Look where he taking us.
All right, I'm done.
From a
I'm
what
done.
standpoint?
I'm out.
Even
I'm
from
out.
a
Let's
sex-
go.
Freaky man.
I pulled my dick right out. I'm out.
See, I know.
I pulled out.
It took you
Yo.
18 minutes, right?
Put my
Oh my god, you know
dick.
the meme
Pulling
where
that
it's like nobody.
Put my dick up.
Dev is like, speaking about sex.
That was good. That was good. That was clean. That was clean. That was a clean joke. That was a clean joke.
Nah, man.
Go
Just,
for it, bro.
No. It's all good.
Get your shit
No.
off.
Y'all don't want to hear.
Nah,
you know?
men is dense. It's all right.
Nah, men are dense, man.
I've realized this in conversations with people I'm very close with. Lot of homies, bro. But you just be having certain like I was having a conversation about. Nah, I'm not even gonna bring that up. I ain't even gonna do them.
Catch yourself.
I'm just gonna catch myself. It's just that like they're just not as open to
Yeah.
just other conversations that
Yeah.
women are just more open to having and just having an unbiased
Yeah.
approach and perspective on it. You could just actually have a men. They fill up their egos and what they feel they like already or what they don't like already.
Yeah.
And it's just like, all right, that's what it is. That's how I feel about it. Ugh.
And
I'm like, could you
stand by it
have
kinda
gone
thing.
any deeper?
Because to do that, you have to be like sensitive to like hear other people's side. Like
Yeah.
women, like people knock women for being like, oh my god, women are so sensitive. But that's why this is useful to understand people. So,
Yeah.
Take their time
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, to still
but I know
talk to
a
each
lot
other.
of great men too.
I think
that
a lot
have
of-
very deep conversations.
I think a lot of men have conversations with other men and think that's how they should approach women. Right?
you mean?
So, no, seriously, like, I think that men will talk with their guys, right? With their OGs, with their homeboys, right? And they'll talk about their interactions with women. And based on those exchanges between them two, they'll take that and approach that to a woman. You get what I'm saying?
From like what they got from both parties?
Exactly.
From themselves
so
and
they
from their
think,
person?
yo, what my man did worked for him, and he's
Okay.
thinking vice versa. So now let me go out there and try that with women.
Yes.
Instead of like really being in tune with women. Like,
getting to know that specific woman, not just women. Yeah.
Like,
get
I
that.
think that's one of the
That
problems. Like, I will be completely honest. Like, y'all niggas set the bar in hell. Like,
What do
you,
Yo,
like,
tell 'em, yo,
bro.
What do you mean?
yo.
Well, the dating pool,
Tell
right?
'em.
The dating pool
I be
in
doing
general.
light shit. They be like, oh my god, you do that?
You could like
nothing,
it's
baby.
something
You do that is that's wild
Like,
to
that's
say that.
nothing, baby. My fault.
like you could just be a genuinely nice person, and women just haven't experienced that.
No,
type of
yeah,
shit.
Very.
Don't
You get what
stop.
I'm saying?
Hold on.
Some.
Hold on.
Dev,
Hold on.
weren't you on here shitting on nice men? And
Oh,
we were trying to convince you like, no, Savon, nice men are okay. Like
That is
they're
kind
good.
of true.
And now here, look at you.
Nice guys.
Look at
but-
you.
Here,
Look,
y'all
look.
y'all go turn my politician bag on. Do y'all really want me to do this?
Yeah, go ahead,
Yes, let's
politician.
Y'all really want me to do
Oh
that?
my God.
When I was talking about nice men,
Mm-hmm.
because you could be a nice man and still be an asshole, or you could be a. No.
Keep going. No. Keep
Nah,
going.
just get your shit off.
Pull it. Come on.
Yeah, I'm here.
Come on.
I'm here.
The nice guys finish last thing is more so a mentality, a mindset.
Yes.
You
he
ain't gonna
getting
let nobody
politician on us.
bitch you.
Oh,
You
he
get what
getting
I'm saying?
politician
Yes,
But you
and
can
we
still
were
be a nice
saying-
guy.
Just because you're nice doesn't mean you're out here getting bitched. And you were like, yes, you can't be nice.
I don't believe that.
Okay, actually,
Right,
no.
getting
Actually, let's not do this because I don't know what was said. I take this all back. I don't want to do this right now.
It don't mean you're out here getting bitched.
But yes, I love this. Savon is actually a very nice guy.
Yo, no. Getting bitched is a fire fucking stag.
Yo.
Getting bitched, like
But
you
that's
niggas
what
out
be
here
happening.
bitched. What, niggas
Yeah.
get bitched?
Yeah.
Well, duh.
Yeah, when you
bitched
step
every
all
day.
over, man. Yeah.
So in order to become a nice guy and actually get into a healthy relationship, you have to be slaughtered before like you actually find a healthy relationship. So this is what I'm trying to say.
No, yeah,
I
I'm
was
here.
raised a certain way, right?
Yeah.
Single mother. You relate.
Yes.
And basically my mother's like, this is how you treat women. This is what you give them. This is what you do for them. And I'm like, okay, cool. What she doesn't realize she's teaching me is she's teaching me that women are always right in that regard. I have to do everything by what they say. And really, there's no me in this. But she's teaching me more or less, it's like, this is what you have to do. She never taught me, hey, this is how you need to be treated. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I went out there and I was messing with these girls, I would give them everything. I remember I used to give my girl in 3rd grade $5 a week for candy.
Oh, you was the man.
My mother didn't understand what she created
you
in
been a
me.
trick.
Like she created
Yeah,
a
this nigga's
fucking
been a
monster.
trick. Been tricking.
And I was, but
Before the bags.
But I liked the attention. But I learned a lesson there. I liked the attention that I was getting from other girls because I seen that other girls liked when I treated this other girl really well.
really well.
So it started
Yeah.
to teach me, oh, this is how you get more women
Yeah.
by being nice to one and
Yes.
showing them what you're capable of in this relationship. So I would give my girl candy, stuff. She would walk all over me. Like she was fucking cheating on me and shit. Yes, girls were cheating in 3rd grade.
I was about
Believe
to
you
say,
me. Yes.
How you? Wait.
Jaded.
So
You
what
was
I
giving her
learned
$5
a week.
a week,
At that age, that's a lot.
In
That's a
third
lot of
grade.
fucking money.
That's a lot of
and she
And
was
word
still cheating.
word rang out.
And
in
she
the
was
school.
And she was
like,
still
that
cheating.
nigga giving her $5 a
Bro,
week.
how you get cheated on?
They was like,
In
yo, bozo.
At that time of your life.
No,
bro.
they wasn't, because they was like, yo,
Oh.
older girls talking about this nigga.
Oh, see, the
He's
girls.
such a
dev
I get,
story.
okay. See.
He the nigga. I was like,
Nah.
oh, I see. I had a game.
But see-
It was money. That's a horrible way to get the
I
girl.
like that you was doing that,
Learn
though.
that.
But see, you ill because you were trying to figure out women at a very young age.
For sure.
Similar to what you were saying in this podcast, bro. Men don't try to take the time to learn women,
Yeah.
bro. It's like,
Oh, she
no
likes
funny
this.
shit. It's
She
like,
likes this.
You hear them speaking, it's like, oh, so that's what you thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's what you was gonna get somewhere with that.
Hey, you could tell within 30 minutes of talking to a girl, if y'all talking one-on-one and stuff like that, you could tell, you learn, if you're a real listener and you know the game, you really just know so much about
game.
her in that small amount of time. Like, okay, I got it.
Yo.
All right, got it.
You know what the problem is?
What?
I'll be honest. I encountered. This sounds crazy me saying, but I've seen it in action.
Okay.
Like some men just be too horny.
That's true.
That's for sure.
Like that's a real
Good
thing.
job.
That's
like
for
there's
sure.
some dudes who are just too horny.
That's
bro.
so
like,
true.
They're
if a
trying to
girl-
get to it.
like,
now.
It can
Yeah.
be the simplest exchange, the simplest interaction,
Right.
Yes.
and they just try to pounce.
Right.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Like it's one of those things where like if like I've heard women say, "Yo, what have I done to give off that energy?"
Yes.
Right.
Like actually have to ask me like, "Look, all right, so these niggas is real horny out
Horny.
here. Like,
Right.
what Savon, check me, tell me,
Baby,
right?"
yo, it's not you.
Exactly. Like, and I'm like, yo, I don't know why these
Right.
guys move how they move.
Can I just see like this is an
Everybody
actual
got titties and
screenshot?
ass.
Like
It's a
so, but I
screenshot.
just want to read it like myself.
Okay.
A
screenshot.
Like my friend put this in the screenshot. This is like literally, it just made me think of this because it's men just being too horny, just pouncing.
Right.
He was complimenting her in the DM because she's like working out. She looks amazing, my friend. And then he's
Right.
like, "Oh, your shape, like all natural." It was already getting a little horny, and she's like, "Thank you." And then he's like, "Sheesh." And then like 10 minutes later, he goes, "I can tell you can throw it too, LOL."
Oh my God.
Look,
he
it's
jumped.
real. Like, it's
I can tell
real.
you
Like,
could throw it too.
Like why? Like it was about fitness, and he was like, "Yo, I know you could throw it back." Too. Like it's like what? It's like why?
He
like,
couldn't hold it in.
He could, yeah.
But see- but see-
But
warranted
this is a regular conversation.
But Pete,
like
can I-
this
I
happens
can tell
all
you-
the time.
Hold on. This is why I went celibate.
Okay. All right.
Like,
see, I wasn't. No.
Let's go.
I wasn't,
Hold on,
that's
let's
not where I
talk.
wanted to go.
Yo, on the low,
He took the
I
car.
went on Patreon. I don't want to say
Went
this.
somewhere else.
Wait, say it. Just say it.
I've just learned game. I've just learned game about life.
No,
Me and my shorty had a long conversation about you and your celibacy.
What did
I
y'all
support it.
discuss?
We both sat back and chuckled.
What the fuck is so funny?
He's trying to
Okay, but let's
grow.
talk about it though, right?
I said this nigga.
But not that
It gives
I'm
you clarity.
I was never been right. I've never been an overly horny dude. As a matter of
No,
fact,
I believe you.
I make sure the girl gets super horny first.
That's a
where
fact.
she's like, "Come on, what the fuck?" Like that's my style. That's my. She like, "Damn, fuck me. You don't want to fuck me." I like it when it get dead.
That's true.
You
That's
feel me?
very true.
Word.
Now I hear that. I like that.
I
I feel
feel
you.
you.
I want to be. Can I be honest with you? And this
I
might
like
sound
it when
like
it
the
get
most
there.
unmanliest thing in the world.
Say
I want to
it.
be wanted so bad.
Yo.
Like I want to be wanted so bad. I want
How
to
is
make
that
you.
not manly?
I want you. I
We're
want
the
to make
same,
you.
oh my God.
I want to make
About
you
to trauma
feel like.
bond again.
Why you?
We want to be wanted.
I want to be wanted so bad. Like I want you to
Oh,
be
I
like,
wanna
why
be
you not
wanted.
fucking with me? Why you not fucking with me?
Like you don't really don't fuck with the kids.
It's like no. I just like no. And
Now
you
it's
like,
to a point where it's like I'll run down, but I'm gonna see if you really fuck with me. Back to what I'm saying about celibacy, right? I've never been that overly horny dude. I really do feel this is something men should do, especially the horny ones, because you don't realize the things you think about, the things you say when you just primarily think about pussy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you literally have to tell yourself, no, I'm not going to have sex with her. So now your brain goes into what other conversations?
right.
What other things am I gonna think
What
about?
am I doing?
It
That's true.
forces you.
That's true.
It's by force now because your out was always nothing.
Yeah.
What's your out now?
Yeah.
After a while, you do it after a couple weeks.
Right.
So you did a couple months now.
Right.
You fake play as hell.
Yeah.
Cause now it's like I'm fake choosing.
Yeah.
Like
When you
I'm
when
not
you
pressed. Like,
And this is about to sound.
Men are so interesting.
Yeah, this is about to sound so crazy.
Men are fucking.
Man.
We are fucking.
It's
Let me tell you
bad.
something. The way men are wired, I'm being
Yes.
honest with you. The way men are wired, I
different.
wish that a woman. I wish that for a second I could give a woman our hormones, feelings, emotion, and mine
Yes.
for just a day. And when you see, and I promise you, you're gonna be like, oh, I see what's happening here. There's just this innate like feeling of, huh? And
An
it's just up to
innate
the
feeling.
Right. And
Of
it's up to
thinking
us.
with your penis.
With your penis.
Yeah, but
That's the thing.
it's up to the strength of the man.
And I'm not trying to shoot no bail to
me either,
no
me
brothers.
either.
I'm being like,
Let me say the one thing. It's up to the strength of the man mentally to
strength.
contain those urges, of course, by all means. But when it comes to me thinking about that, I say, yo, there is like an innate feeling. Like when it comes to talking to a girl, I will play the long game. Like that's always been me.
Me too.
I will play the fucking long game. I'll let a 6-month investment turn into something.
You heard
Like
him?
I will play it slow and easy.
You gotta scout your players.
Straight up. Like I never looked for damn,
just
we
gonna take the
talking
first
today.
scout.
If we initially break the chain and start talking, I'll be like, all right, I'll give this a couple months.
Hell
I'll
yeah.
literally invest in that. I'll give it months. I don't
Hell yeah.
jump. I'm not gonna jump out the window, start trying to I'll play it mad slow, bro.
Mad
and
calm.
that usually always turned into the best shit ever.
Always.
As opposed to like trying to back like this week, damn, I'm on you. Like, what's up? Like, I've never been that type of dude. It doesn't work. It doesn't work that well. I feel like you get more quality. Sorry to say this, ladies. I feel like you get more of a quality chick like the other way, playing the long game.
Because
I mean,
alright,
that's
what-
not like really a problematic thing. Like you're just getting to know her.
Yeah,
like that,
I
it's
kinda
just
get
simply
more-
what's happening.
Or
yeah.
better yet, excuse me, I get more of a quality interaction because there's some chicks in a week you be like, oh, that kind of happened, and it's
Okay.
quality shit. But I'm just saying, I think I get more of a quality interaction when I slow it down like a lot.
I feel like a lot of women are used to dealing with men who they deem as be quote unquote not shit, right?
They like them niggas.
Yeah.
I don't think they do as much anymore.
Yes, they do.
I think the trend.
Women do like
depend-
assholes.
They
That's
like
why
them
I'm
hood-
so.
That's why I be saying that shit though.
Women still
What,
like
what,
street
what?
niggas too. Not saying those ain't shit niggas. I'm just saying like some girls just like the street niggas. That's just how it is. Like you understand? Like I
Yeah.
grew up in that. Like some girls love they street niggas. That's it. And I'd be like, she'd be like, I had to hide this. We almost went to jail or we almost got shot. I'm dead ass. Like my homegirl, bro, almost got shot one time. And she was like, oh, we almost got shot. I'm like, yo, you gotta change something.
Yeah.
But she's not gonna stop. Like that's just what she
And
likes.
they like
You want to
the
know what it
thrill.
is though too,
Yeah.
because they be so used to what the bad, right?
Yeah.
When they do meet, sometimes they meet
Right.
other men, it's hard for them to now get vulnerable. I've experienced this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? As to where like, yo, there's a blockage here. Like I've been on dates and I could tell she was still treating me like her last dude.
Yeah.
And like how you said, I keep it real calm after that. I don't ask for another one.
Right.
I barely texted.
Calm.
Let me see if you show some want there.
right.
To
Kind
open
of back
up,
to our
yeah.
conversation last week a little bit.
Hey.
I want things to come from them genuinely.
That's right.
I don't want to be a determining factor
You're not
on
forcing
how
her to
you
open
feel.
up.
Don't-
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you don't want to open up, it's on you.
On you. Those are the girls that be having that get boyfriends.
Nah,
Those
yeah,
are the ones that get into
I
good
know,
relationships.
I know.
No disrespect,
No,
because
no,
the
no,
girls.
I know.
Let me. I'm so sorry.
No, you good.
The girls that I find that are like, nigga, you gotta come to me, or nigga, I'm not doing that, and blah blah blah. It be quiet for you. Like
quiet.
it be real quiet
Not
for
always. Men do chase women.
They do.
and-
No,
yeah.
they do.
They do.
You ready, Reggie, though?
They do.
No, but I'm on that. Like
No, she's
I'm,
right.
I'm a big like don't chase.
All I'm
like
saying
I don't
is
like that.
do.
But I'm
don't
saying
make the man, don't make a guy just be the only one putting 110% into whether or not trying to figure out if you like me or always throwing you
And vice
compliments.
versa. We do that because we be jaded a lot.
Yeah.
But it blocks things.
It does. I've
You know?
always fallen for the girl that throw me like fucking compliments, show me love, call me, text me. Like, damn, you putting in effort. Like, yo, it's okay to put in
Savon,
effort.
can your girl like say you look cute or like we know you like a meme, so like
I call my girl out.
or
If
do
she
you
don't
like to do
compliment me,
the like chasing?
I don't like to.
Oh my God, did you see that sassiness?
Oh my
I was like,
God.
just chase. Wait,
Nah, but word.
I'm so
Me?
sorry. Like, I couldn't
would
believe
dare
she
never.
just put my name in the word chase. Like chase.
my name in the word chase.
Like
Chase the
we
game.
ain't gonna
Okay, to
chase.
me,
Like we
you
gotta.
know-
We're
You
gonna.
say you like a
This is a
challenge.
man.
That's what that
We're
means to me.
2022.
Like, oh,
This
you
is a
like a
man.
change.
going to attract each other. There will be no chase. There will be some form of getting to know, like
Okay, but what do you mean?
Courting.
What do
like,
you
I'll
mean when
definitely
you
court. Like
okay,
that's the thing.
What do you
But-
mean when you say
That's why
all the
women
time
hate
that
us.
you like a challenge? Are you not putting in more effort?
No, of course,
good
of course.
question.
But what I mean by a challenge is like you know when somebody where their energy is disposable, right? You've met people who their energy just doesn't mean anything because every time you meet them, they meet the same person the same way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, bestie. Like
Right.
I am very wary of people who have 8 best friends.
I feel
If you have 8 best friends,
Yeah.
I can't trust you. I can't fuck with you. You could be super cool. I could love you. I could think highly of you. But if you have 8 people that you consider your best friends, how do you manage that? Because if that's your best friend and somebody else is your best friend, like where does your loyalty lie?
You're one of the
few people.
I think it's possible to have
one of the few people.
very close best friends.
You can have-
like you
Yo, 'cause
can't
Reggie
have
got-
it.
Reggie is one of the few people I trust
But you
that has a
can't.
lot
You can't
of
say like
friends.
somebody can't have best friends. Like
No,
eight
of
best friends.
course.
Like I think it's
I
possible.
said
Reggie's changed my life.
I said I'm very wary of it. That's what I said. I just
I
said
never
I'm,
trusted you niggas with a lot of friends either.
I'm very like, and it's not even just friends. It's just there's levels to friendship. You get what I'm saying? Like you can have a ton of friends, but there's just levels to it. If everybody is on that same level of, oh, I'm gonna tell you my life story, my social security number. And now 8 niggas know my social security number. Cause like that's what I mean by like
But
they're
what if
on
you
that
meet,
level
like,
of friendship.
What
Like
if there are
you
8
can have-
good people in your life that you can trust that with?
That's fire, but nah.
Yo, y'all hear him?
I
Yeah,
think,
that's you shooting from a high ass clip.
But
That's
what
pretty
if there
good.
are 8 people that you could trust with? Like you can
It's
text
not.
them and they won't
There's not.
scam you. Like
that means you ain't live enough life yet. Cause they ain't 8 people that you could trust with your life that way.
Nah, I disagree.
It's not?
I think I could name 8 people who I could do that with, and they won't
your
do
life?
dirty.
I can't even tell you. I can't even tell
What?
you. I give my.
Y'all
So,
heard.
I
Y'all
wouldn't give my
can't
social
name-
security.
Y'all can name 5.
And listen, I wouldn't give
I
my
can't
social
name
security
five.
to my fucking mother. Speaking of that,
But she already had it
there's a
before
re-
you.
So I have a new iPhone
wrong with
12. So Pete, it's all connected.
Oh, yo, we got a new phone together.
Oh my God, we've been trying to tell
yes.
this
We're
story
trying
for
to
mad
get it.
long.
Okay, so let's talk about
look at
let's
we
talk about
twins.
trusting our
Look
mothers.
at it. Okay,
Yeah.
let's be.
So
Let's go,
looked
twin.
on my phone bill. Finally said, let me just look, because what the fuck is happening? Why am I
Sometimes-
paying this much?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta look.
Paying a bunch of phones on the phone bill, people I love.
A lot of shit.
And
That
I'm
shit on
looking-
auto pay.
Yes, it is on auto pay.
8 of them?
That's wealth.
8 people?
That's wealth.
That's
Your
money
phone bill
right
auto
there.
pay is wealth.
That's what.
money right
Yeah, get
there.
your shit off.
So I look on the phone bill and I'm like, what is this phone? I don't, who's this iPhone 12, 128 gigs? I was like, wow.
Now you know.
That's a phone that I kind of need right now because I'm on a 64 gig 11. I'm waiting for the 14,
Damn.
whatever. So,
What?
So I
That's
was
small.
like,
It's like a content man.
You?
yes, I was
That's
struggling.
small
That's
for you.
like impossible.
I keep for
It
256.
is. It
I got
is. I have to delete
500.
TikTok sometime because I'm like, God, I got to download this picture. Let me delete TikTok.
Wait, yo, hold up.
You're fucking me.
I got 512 gigs on my phone.
I have like
I'm gonna upgrade. So I'm gonna
I have
upgrade
2 terabytes.
in November when the 14 comes out. I'm gonna get the phone
Oh,
of
y'all
the
got a
phone.
bunch of
I'm gonna
nudes,
I'm gonna
huh?
shit on you.
No,
Yo, these
I'm gonna
niggas got a
shit
bunch
on
of
you.
nudes.
I will get a That's wild. That's
I got
weird.
you in my phone.
All right.
No, for real.
No, I know. I believe
All
you.
of us. Like
My
our
nudes?
clips.
Me too.
Not.
Oh, I'm about to say, I'm about to be scared. Like, how you get that?
Island
Because he just talked
boy.
about dudes and he was like, I got you on my phone.
I was like, hold on.
Anywho,
My fault, yeah.
So what I was saying was, so I look on the bill, I see an iPhone 12. I said, what the fuck is this? I see that I'm paying installments on this phone. You know how it goes when you're leasing a phone.
Absolutely.
So I said, wow, this phone is almost paid off, which means this probably has been here almost 2 years. So I say, let me investigate. I go to my mom. I said, hey, where's this iPhone 12? She said, oh, it's right here. I said, where? She brings out the box, brand fucking new. And I said, this phone has been here the whole time. I've been paying on this phone for fucking years. She was like, oh, I'm blah, blah, blah. I took this fucking phone from her. And that's why you don't let your mother get your social
What you
security
mean?
number.
Wait,
She
was
was
she? Wait,
play.
she ordered the phone?
I don't know what the
She was-
situation was.
There was just like a phone.
She
in
just
your
had
house?
another phone, another
Yeah.
iPhone 12.
Did you ask her like, what is this phone?
I was so mad when I get back home. I'll ask her, but I immediately transferred my data over to this phone and fucking took it.
Yo,
I was like,
bro.
what the fuck?
She was thinking of
I'm
you.
just confused.
I wasn't thinking about me.
Yeah.
Me too. I was
But see,
confused
I hate
too.
niggas like you. You want to find the bill 2 years later. Fuck out of here. That's your fault. Now you want to look at the bill 2 years. 2 years that went by, you paying it. Now he want to be all big and bad.
Yeah, that's like child support.
Sit down.
How you mad?
Thank you.
Look
Sit
at
down.
Alex
mad.
saying, take this scam. It's your L.
It's your L.
I was scammed and I got to take the L.
24 months?
Yeah,
Yes.
You gotta hold that.
You gotta hold that
You
L,
gotta hold
Dev.
that. You gotta hold
You gotta
that.
hold that. You gotta look at the bill and
Yo,
go.
that's like me finding out I've been stealing for you for fucking years.
I'ma
and, you
eat
like,
it.
and I be like, yo, Savon, real talk, I got you. You gotta just take
I'ma
that,
eat
bro.
it.
You gotta
Like, I ain't
hold
gonna,
that.
you just gotta. That's the
Yeah.
wildest ideology I've ever heard in my
Especially
life.
because
I'ma
it's
eat
your
it.
mom. Especially because mom scammed you.
I know.
feel me?
Now in that regard, I know I just gotta take the
Yeah,
L,
you gotta
right?
take the L
But
for
at least
real.
I'm gonna take the phone from her. I'm like, this is my shit now.
This actually goes perfect into what I wanted to talk about. Do y'all feel like some of our OGs, our elders, are starting to become as addicted to their phones as we are?
More.
Probably more. Yeah, probably
Maybe
more.
even. This is what I've been wanting to chime in about. You know, millennials, Gen Z, whatever generation, Alpha is behind us. They've always said that we're the forefronters. I'm starting to pay attention to the older people in my life, boy.
It ain't us.
You know what I'm starting to realize, Dev?
What? Say it.
They're like, yo, look at a device we never had in our lives before. Ever.
Right.
Like, they didn't have it before, so they didn't have the need or want to be like, I'm missing it.
Right.
Now they're going into kind of, I don't want to say like crackhead mode, but it's more like,
They realize what it
they
could do.
realize,
Yeah, yeah.
right, all the
Son.
capabilities of this new shit out. And I'm
Son.
like, they look kind of worse than us.
Yeah. Can I say something?
Yes.
Our generation is the one that is aware. I feel like we're the
we
last
had both.
ones.
We had both.
Because we had both, and we're also like, damn, this is changing, and we get to see the young ones, which are crazy addicted, and we go, damn, we're not that bad.
We're not like that.
Then we look at our parents and go, y'all are changing.
They treat that shit like new candy.
Yeah, so we're in the middle, and we're like, I think that's why we're becoming more aware of like,
damn,
yo, I don't like this cell phone, like how much I'm into my phone and stuff like that. I think we're the most aware to it. Because my mom knows about all the TikTok shit. And I'm like, huh? How you caught up? I don't even know what that is.
I don't even know about the
That's a
TikTok.
good point.
Oh, speaking of TikTok, yo, we got to do that tortilla challenge.
What tortilla?
I'm down. These two were the
Nah,
ones that
for
didn't
real.
answer.
What do y'all want us
It's
to do?
hilarious.
Smack your man. So if anybody doesn't know, type in
What y'all want me
tortilla
to do?
challenge, and that's gonna be the need to know part. Like
I'ma record it.
honestly, no, like we sit in fours, right? We sit in a circle. We do rock paper scissors to see who gets
Slap each
smacked
other's
first.
with the
I'm
tortilla.
gonna record it.
But you gotta play the game.
That's Pierre. You know.
Yeah.
No,
That's not your
Pierre
job.
not gonna be there that
I think
day.
Pierre should do it.
But you're
Yeah, Pierre gonna do it.
No, first of all, I'm not letting Pierre smack me with no tortilla. That nigga, I see that nigga gym videos. That he's not gonna. I'm not letting him wail back and wash me with a fucking tortilla.
Nah.
Fuck no.
But you might
he's
need
too
it.
excited. Look at him. He's like back there.
It might help you.
How?
He can relieve stress.
That is a weird thing to
Shit out.
say.
You can smack
Yeah,
the
This is strange.
Yeah, Pierre Shrink
Smack-
help
smack
me
the
relieve
stress
my
out of you.
stress. It's weird. I
shit.
mean,
Yeah.
Look what
Okay.
they want us to do. Need to know. They
I
want
think
Okay.
we should do that challenge though,
I think it would be funny, but fuck y'all.
because we got to do more content. Like for real.
Look what we got to do. Honestly, this is an HR violation if I've ever heard one. Nigga said, yo, we're going to smack you. It's for the betterment of the office. It's going to raise stock prices. We're just going to let me smack
want me
you
to smack-
and spit water in your face, possibly.
Bro, he want me to smack him
6
with a
o'clock.
spinach wrap. Like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, facts.
I'm not gonna slap you with
That's
a
the
fucking
healthy
spinach
option
wrap.
though.
The spinach wrap?
It's thinner. It's a
I
little
want to
thinner.
do it, but I also, there's a big part of me is like, fuck, what are you fucking
What are
doing?
you doing,
Like, I just know I'm
man?
like, what
Look,
the
like,
fuck?
what are we doing,
am I
man?
doing?
Look what The Rock and Kevin Hart get y'all to do, man. Like, look at what they
Bro,
do.
I was just serving drinks. I was a star tender over the week. Like I was shaking
You
shit up,
was.
and so like you got to come out of your shell. Sometimes you
was
just got to
star
open up. Like I was practicing on my next phase in my career, doing. Hey, I might be in the bar. You might see me August 13th. By the way, make sure y'all come check me out. I might be in front of the bar, behind the bar.
Hopefully
you
not.
never know.
No,
But
we
yeah,
know.
I think we gotta expand our horizons in this content game, and I think smacking the niggas with a tortilla really could take us to the next
I
level.
think as long as we do it like once in a while, we don't do all the challenges, then it's gonna be like, guys, what are we doing?
Reggie,
But this is funny.
I'm
Like, let's do
officiated.
it.
I'm
Wait,
officiated.
How about this though? Like, let's really just
This
all
shit
be
is really
honest.
funny, though.
Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
It's hilarious. Go ahead.
We was talking about podcast breakups, and I don't want this next question to take us there,
Okay.
but I'm gonna ask it
Okay.
because that's what I'm supposed to do.
Okay.
So if you had a tortilla,
Yeah.
out of the four of us, who you want to smack the most?
I'm not answering that.
Start with Dev.
I don't hate y'all. I don't hate any of y'all
You
any
don't gotta
differently.
hate
Oh,
us,
wait.
nigga.
I don't want to
No,
smack
no,
any
no,
of
no.
y'all.
Just because you
Genuinely-
have an answer doesn't mean we have.
Yeah,
one.
exactly. Yes, he does.
Yes, it
I didn't
does.
say I
Yes,
had
he
an
does.
answer.
Yes, he
I
does.
just want
I
to
genuinely
know.
does.
don't hate or like any of y'all more than the other.
Word,
Like, I genuinely don't.
I
I
said
would,
no-
wait, I have an
that's why I
answer.
don't want to do it.
I would do Dev because he would forgive me.
That answer was so confusing. I have to think about it.
Thank you, Reggie.
You want to
I'm not
smack
doing
me
it because I dislike. I clearly don't
because you know
dislike
I
you.
would forgive you?
And he'll
gonna
be
feel-
like, fine.
I feel like she's
forgive
calling
her.
me pussy
Dev will
more.
be- no, Dev. No,
is like-
I'm saying you're the nicest.
No, you should.
Right, I'm pussy.
Nah, you the you the nicest. No,
I'm
don't do
pussy.
that.
I was like, no, I think she called me pussy.
No,
yeah,
I
I'm pussy.
didn't.
No.
You're right. I would be like, it's okay, Reggie.
No, he'll be like, I understand you had to do it for the challenge. Like, I see your side of it because I'm a Libra. And then, yeah.
Like I'm serious.
I'm
like,
pussy.
Yo,
like
I
think
have
about
no
it.
desire to
All right,
hit
so think
any
about
of
it. You
y'all,
don't.
bro.
It's not a desire.
That
it's
doesn't mean you hate the
Thank
person.
you.
Like,
Reggie, can you explain it then, please?
It's just
no,
not in
then
my
you have
brain.
to give an answer
Like,
too, then, Savon.
I would. I have no problem.
Okay, go. Just don't say me.
I don't want to.
What?
Now, I might have to get off on A. I ain't gonna hold you. I might have to get off
That's a
on
good
my
battle.
say.
Now, that's the
guys have
battle.
been through too much.
That's the battle. But niggas would pay to see.
Nah, I might have to get off with the
not-
with
you
the spinach
Smack
though.
it.
You
Nah,
hit
we
him.
can't do
I'm
this,
not
bro.
gonna-
But
you
I'm
can
not
get-
gonna lie.
No,
You
I
can
don't
give me
want
back-
to,
you
but I
can-
don't have a desire.
I don't
want
have
to.
a desire.
I don't have a want.
But if I had a choice,
I don't have a choice.
You do gotta.
You can't
I
smack.
just confused him.
You can't smack. Facts. You cannot smack him.
Wait, so Dev,
I'm not about
Dev,
to
you
smack
can
him
say
with a
me.
spinach wrap.
Reggie, I'm
I'ma
not
I
feel
won't be
hitting you.
offended. Like, you
Yeah.
know, I get it. Like, I won't
would
be
not
offended.
smack
Me
you
hitting
with
a
a spinach
woman
wrap.
would
Yeah.
be the.
You can't. You might be the ref.
I would be fucking. They'd be like, look at this man.
Look at this
Because
man
I'm gonna
slap-
hit you, Reggie. I'm gonna hit you with everything
Okay,
I
I
got.
don't mind. I don't mind.
And I'm gonna enjoy
See, y'all
it. And
too-
people are like, that
see,
nigga's
y'all too
sick and he
violent
does
for
that
me.
at home.
And then we
that
gotta
nigga's
see your
violent.
boyfriend and shit.
Let me
Like,
tell you.
Yeah, that's weird.
And your boyfriend,
I'm like,
he
yo,
type
yeah,
big,
John, I'm like, yo,
like-
you let that smack you with a tortilla, fam? What What's up with bro?
Nah,
What's
word.
up with bro?
I might smack
that is kind of true.
you.
Yeah,
like-
imagine your girl getting smacked for the name of content, and now you see the nigga who smacked your shit.
He's already cool with so much shit that we do. Like
But-
we make dirty jokes
Reggie,
all the time. Like he's fine.
I would, if I was your man, I would sit
Yeah,
you
that's
down.
a little weird. Yeah,
after,
that's a
I'd be like,
little
yo, what's good with you, bro? Like, what we need to
We
do
gonna
so you
have
don't,
a talk.
so you don't have to do that. I feel like
talk.
OnlyFans is next.
Like,
'Cause
yeah.
what you doing?
What
Like,
we doing over
What
there?
you doing over there?
That is kind of weird. If I think about it from a boyfriend's perspective,
Yeah.
okay.
I want to smack you.
yeah.
I guess I won't
You're
do
so
it.
cool.
Yeah.
I feel weird.
The other day we
I
was
wanted to do it.
we were shooting.
He's kind of strong.
We went to
seen
like
him play basketball.
the Orchard Room. We went to go see it, and it was
Yes.
just me and Reggie, and we
Right.
stood side by side.
Uh-huh.
And I looked down like, damn, she is tiny compared to me.
Yeah.
I was like,
So
"Sweetheart,
imagine-
Because
What's
we
it-
sit down next to each other a lot.
Yeah, because we just sit down. So
Yeah,
we was
yeah.
like standing side by side, and she's like a whole foot shorter than me. It felt
Right.
like. So
Right.
imagine a tortilla to the face. Like I'm
Down?
like, nah, come on,
With
son.
a downward
Yeah,
trajectory?
that's mad aerodynamics
Yeah.
to the face.
She gonna be red as
Am
hell.
I too
Fuck
mature?
no.
Like that's not
guess.
funny to me.
What? Oh, here he go.
I think that shit is dead ass
here
not
you go.
funny to me.
Ah, bro.
That's why I was confused.
Nah,
like,
it's
why-
funny, bro. It's funny, bro.
It's
It's funny, bro. It's funny. I'm just letting you know it's
the
funny.
way you said that was more funny than the shit.
Okay,
actually.
got you. I know.
So who you want to smack, Dev?
I don't want to smack none
That's
of
what
you.
I'm trying to tell him.
If you had a choice,
Leave
I don't
ins.
have one.
Leave-ins. I
See,
will.
that's a good
I
one.
will do. I will work out that day. I will work out all week to
You
hit
see, there's a
leave-ins
desire
few
there, you
times.
see?
See,
I don't have a
There's an
desire.
No, you had one. That nigga knew. I'd give it to that nigga. Hey.
I will. Oh my god!
Because
I
I-
smacked
because I
the,
know-
the low top fade off of Leave-In's head, nigga. I would fucking hit him with the hand of God.
Oh, leave
That's what I would. That would be enjoyable.
Okay.
I don't want to. I'm not gonna enjoy hitting any of you.
It's not about
Slapping you.
enjoyment. It's a
Nigga said he gonna give
challenge.
him a dog seed.
That's why they call it a challenge. It's a challenge for me to slap anybody here because we don't want to smack
That's
each
not
other.
true.
I feel like you secretly want to slap all of us.
Yes, I feel like he just want to
You
get
hear
him.
him?
That's
what
why
y'all
not showing up for the Will Smith episode. You stupid. I told y'all to show up
He
for the
trying to get his shit
episode.
off.
We got a party.
we were on a stride.
We got a stride. You don't want this more than me.
Like, no,
Yo, okay, we don't have to do it. We could just like make this our challenge.
This is our challenge. I'll officiate it. Y'all do it. I'll officiate
Oh my
it.
gosh.
How about I just throw a tortilla at you next episode like this?
Word,
All
do
right,
it.
so how about y'all? I'll let y'all smack me then.
No,
We can, I mean, if you
See,
if,
look, he was ready.
if we can get our shit on, and everybody hit Savon,
Look,
that
look,
would be
look,
comedy.
I'll let y'all do that.
I would not want to hit you, Savon.
I don't.
It's with a tortilla.
I don't want to hit you.
I don't have.
What's
no
funny
desire.
is when a niggas
I want
hit-
to touch women. I
Niggas
do.
hitting the niggas upward. That's what keeps getting me weak. When niggas keep going. That's funny. It's a funny. It's honestly, it's one of the funnier challenges that I've seen.
Is it?
Yes. I'm gonna show you the video with the 4 dudes
Is it
doing
because
it.
it's the water in the mouth?
Yes, because you genuinely
can't laugh, like-
it's so funny.
Okay.
I'll send you the video with the 4 dudes that started it.
Yeah,
It
send
was
me that.
hilarious.
Something
It was
tells
hilarious.
me Alex is not gonna laugh. He's
Now,
not
Alex
gonna.
is
He's not gonna find it funny.
Die.
No, he's
gonna
not.
fucking die. 'Cause
I'ma look
if-
at that shit
if
like-
somebody hit Alex and his glasses fall off, we're all gonna fall off.
That's what I'm
apart.
saying. Like,
That's why shit like that don't be funny.
Alex got targets. Like he got glasses and a beard, so I could line that shit up properly.
This nigga is
If I needed
calculated.
the tortilla, I could line it up, and it's also love. He know, like, yo, bro, that's love. And if he cocked back on me
Fucking love.
and smacked me with a spinach wrap, I'll be like, yo, I earned that. I earned that.
earn that.
I'm
'Cause
not- we're not
going
do-
back to like podcast breaking up, right?
Why you keep going back?
Yeah,
like,
nigga loving that topic.
We gonna bring it back, bro.
No, words have power.
Because listen, when me and Alex was going through our transition, right?
yeah.
I know I was a
sounded
dick.
mad funny.
I was a dick. Like I was a dick.
Wait,
Like,
what?
Nah, like when we
To Alex?
in life, I was a
See a
tyrant.
transition? What transition?
I was a tyrant,
Who was,
right?
before we brought y'all on?
Yeah, like, I was a sick
Nigga
ass-
said, wait.
No, wait, I
Right before.
What happened?
Right before y'all pulled up on that episode that day.
Alex, were you okay, friend?
I was good, thank you. I was good, thank you.
What did you do, Savon?
I was mad intense, so I know he got a smack for me. I know he.
I don't.
I know you owe that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. We spoke about this before we start recording. I think it's because I consume too much marijuana. Like
Yo, remember we argued?
Yeah, I
Yo.
wasn't on marijuana that day,
we-
and we only argued because you weren't fucking listening. Like I felt like I had to say the same thing 10 times. I'm like, all right, that's it.
We was
Yo,
arguing with each
Savon
other.
looked at me like, yeah. Oh my god, you guys only argued once?
Yeah, probably. Like
We had a
once.
disagreement, but that was like the only argument, and then
Really?
we
Well,
saw each other that same day.
4 years. You guys told us about this. Yeah.
Oh,
When you
yeah,
guys
we did.
argued, you were like, "Oh, we've yelled on the phone and then saw each other." You guys referenced this,
No
but
funny
like for
shit.
4 years of doing a pod together, like
Yeah.
having to speak to each other for 10 hours,
Yo.
like every week,
Yeah.
and only having one bad argument. That's not that
Yo,
bad.
you got to be content with believing people for who they are.
That's true.
I live by that shit. I think that's the reason why, like, I be so cool with shit. Y'all make fun of
He's
me all
like,
the time.
whatever.
Yeah.
That's how you
With me,
are.
it's like if I've accepted this person in my life, platonically, romantically, I know who they are.
Accept
Yeah.
them
Now
as they
it's
are.
on me to leave or not if I can't
If I
tolerate
can't tolerate it, I get
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
Damn, you
So,
think
like,
about leaving?
Yeah,
No,
nigga.
I don't.
Oh.
I would need to know tatted. I should.
Oh, yeah,
I want to
you
get
did say
tatted.
that.
We're supposed to talk about
literally-
tattoos.
I would do
facts.
it.
Me
We
and
was.
Kevin and I have argued heavily once or twice on the phone before.
really?
Like heavy.
Really?
And it's hilarious.
That's a big argument. That nigga's 6'9".
How was
I
it
know.
after?
That's why I was on the phone. So that's why
There's a lot of teeth in that argument.
it's the most Brooklyn argument. Like
Ever.
when I listen to us argue, it's like, damn, this is too Brooklyn, nigga.
Wait,
I'm like, yo,
imitate
bro,
it.
because now you dead ass. That's not valid.
Dud him
Like
up.
the shit, bro. It's the most Brooklyn shit. You
bugging, my
We
boy.
laugh about it later, but when we argue, it is some too nasty Brooklyn.
A lot
niggas
of people
going
don't know
at
who
it.
Kev is. Go. You want to shout out Kev?
Kev,
Where they can
Kev
find
is
him?
runs the chief of staff at HMD and shit like that. He runs a bunch of the stuff with me. So
He's
him
also
and
a
I,
host of a podcast.
He has not as crazy podcast.
and
facts.
it's doing
And,
really well.
super well.
Super well. And a music artist, Kevin Antonio.
No, he's
Kevin
not a music
Antonio.
artist anymore. Fuck out of here.
Yo,
Okay.
chill. No,
Shout out to Kev.
Wrong my
That's hate.
ex.
Fuck
That's
out of
hate.
here.
Shout out
He
to
on my
Kev.
project. What you mean? He got a verse on this.
Pussy.
Get out of here.
He gonna be mad. Pussy.
Wait, so how did you guys like get past the argument? Was it just like next time you saw each other, it was solved?
Nah,
or did you just kind of like,
You know what it is? We're both very rational, right?
Right.
So
you said about him. That's why you wanted to work with him.
that's right.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I knew. I said, oh, I know that we can argue and we don't pause. Bump dicks. Like,
Nah, you can't.
Wait, how do you?
Wait,
That's
yeah, wait.
unpausable.
Wait,
Like,
hold up, time out.
Hold
Don't
on,
just
hold on.
move your mic, move your mic. Don't say nothing.
That was
don't
super,
Yo,
like-
my nigga, there's levels to the pause shit, right?
Yeah, he just did like a.
That's flagrant.
was I
That's
trying
not
to
a
say?
pause.
Swords.
oh my God.
Swords. You was trying to say something with
Bump
swords.
heads. Or, no. It was.
But you
You know
meant
what I
to
was trying
say
to say?
bump heads,
fault.
but you said bump dicks.
That's not even a
Swinging
phrase.
dicks. You know what I combined
The
the thought
sword
like,
shit.
oh, we swinging dicks. Like,
Swinging swords.
Yo,
My
turn his
bad.
mic off.
fucked
I
up.
don't want to hear this explanation, bro.
Swinging. I was trying to make the analogy like, oh, you know, like I'm
That
swinging
is
dick in the
not-
room. Like we don't do that.
Wait, bumping dicks is not a thing.
not-
like,
I
Phrase.
know. I fucked up. I meant to say swinging dicks. I said bumping dicks. And I said bumping dicks.
But you don't say that. Like that's like, yo, we bump ahead, we clash. You know what? That's like saying, oh, we don't see eye to eye, we don't see dick to dick. Like, yo, that's not a
do
phrase.
not clip this, cause you cunts,
We
will
are.
clip something like this,
We
and I'm
are.
like, and I'll see this on the timeline, and I will turn my phone off for the day.
But why are you
word.
bumping dicks?
I didn't mean to say that. I
But
swear
for
I
that
didn't mean
to
to
be
say that.
accident-
You did,
I
because
didn't
you
mean.
said
I didn't
pause.
mean. I said, oh wait, pause, and then I said, oh, that's not the. Because I said it was like that don't sound right.
You trying over there trying to sword fight.
Swinging dicks is what I meant to
Yeah.
say. Like we're not swinging dicks. Like all right,
Or
it's over.
bumping either. Like,
We're not bumping dicks or swinging
of
dicks.
that,
Either way,
word.
I'm not doing that.
None of
so
that, word.
That's not what's happening.
but why you make up that phrase though?
I made a mistake about the
I
swinging
can use
dicks.
that. I can use
what,
that.
bumping dicks?
Yeah, we didn't mean to bump dicks.
Bumping dicks.
Yo, and I'll say it with like the straightest face.
I'm praying for you.
With my other friends. And I'll just be like,
I'm praying for y'all. That's why I've been over here quiet. Y'all been talking about a lot of flagrant.
oh yeah, so we didn't mean to bump dicks, but like we got over it,
Y'all
whatever.
been real. Y'all love talking about that shit. Huh?
That gotta be like your
Yeah.
man. Imagine a celebration. That's what you think of, bro. Like, what's
Come
going
on,
you,
man.
son?
Yo.
To say you niggas is bumping dicks.
I don't see.
It just hit him
What
how
you
funny
said?
it is.
He don't see nothing wrong.
You know how niggas chest bump in football and basketball sports? Like,
With a little.
like, this what you doing?
Niggas crying.
Took me out.
Imagine like accidentally like
Oh my God.
Listen,
yo.
my bad, bro.
Because that
my
would
bad.
be sus. Because y'all would both have to be a little hard.
Come on, man.
What? That's how you get the sword out.
Yo, the thought of a nigga saying, yo, they bump dicks is fucking. I don't know
Nah,
why that's
so every time you
funny.
see Kev, this is how you.
Nah, that's not it. I'm crying, bro.
bump, bump, bump.
Hey, bump, bump, bump. You know what's crazy? He got the hoochie
That's
daddies
how
on
you
the day
giving it
too.
out when you see Kev, right?
No, I'm not bumping dicks with my
Y'all
son.
just
You
My
said
man.
it.
you turning on
Nah.
Marion?
Bump,
No.
bump.
Which one
is you? Shit turning to BTK real quick.
Yo, Savon, you clip this, I will fucking.
Nah, for real. But
we
look,
tortilla
listen.
challenging if you clip this.
But this shit, this
I'm
is
gonna
you.
record it.
He'll take that. Imagine imagine doing it on beat?
You see how I fuck up one time, bro.
Nah.
Yo, that's the name of the title.
Arguing with your man.
I literally just wrote it down because I want to title it. Yes.
Yeah,
No,
bump,
the
bump,
title,
dicks.
Bumping Dicks with Devon's face.
we not naming this shit bumping
Yo,
dick.
Kevin,
No, we could do it
Kevin's
on
gonna
asterisk.
call me and be like, yo, what's up
Naming
with you,
this
bro?
shit.
You got me niggas laughing at me in the hood.
Nah,
Bumping
for real.
dicks. I'm so sorry for saying that. And be
don't
comfortable with
be.
your sexuality, but it's just funny the
Yo.
thought of niggas bumping dicks.
Why that catchphrase come out your...
But you gotta be comfortable with your
You have to even say it in the first place, Dev.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that.
You're the sexual one on this
No,
podcast.
nah, don't wrap all of that sex shit up in this
mean-
Oh, we
particular
will,
thing.
because
Oh,
you
we
said
will.
bumping dicks.
mean-
Okay, anyway.
I didn't mean to say bumping dicks.
But he said
Yeah, what were you
pause,
saying?
though. He tried to pause that.
And we're like, yeah, we can't do that.
Can't even pause that
my
on the
God.
Certain things
Bro,
are unpausable.
I haven't had a laugh that good
Nah,
in
yeah.
so long, bro. I genuinely cried, bro.
That's a
that was
clip, by the
good.
way.
Yeah.
Me crying
That's
like that?
no,
with
that's
bumping
whole-
dicks?
yeah.
All right, fine. You can take the bumping dick shit.
Yes.
Yo, y'all
And
going
he
that's
tried
gonna
to
be
pause
bad.
it. That's a fast forward.
All right, I appreciate y'all. That really made me laugh.
So tell me more about y'all friendship.
No, I don't. I'm done.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, but shout
fucking
out
done.
to Kevin for being a good,
Shout out to-
rational
shout
guy.
out to
Yeah,
Kevin.
nah, that's crazy. Being able to argue with your friends and you know that you guys get over it is very powerful.
I could argue with people, I could debate with people, but I just can't in any capacity, whoever it is, like I can't do the yelling. Once you yell at me, even like one thing, I don't something in me, I can't do it.
It's the
I
next
can't,
level.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I
can't.
get that.
Some people are used to it. Like you could yell at them easy and it's nothing, but me, I just can't. I
Yeah,
can't do it.
respect that. Don't
Something
yell.
in my soul dies and I'm just like, this is over.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
shit.
Like,
Like,
It's just
can't do
over.
it,
It's
can't
like it's no
bother.
the rationale gets thrown
That's
out
just
the
not
window.
how
Don't
I
do it.
argue.
get
I
you. It's
can't.
not how
I
you
can't.
communicate.
Yeah.
get it.
I'm the same way. What I liked in our arguments when we have argued is that we don't yell. Like we just be like,
I don't know.
bro,
These
I'm
two
like
be
yada yada yada.
yell
passion.
at each other.
Nah, we
It was one
These two
time,
yell at each
but
other.
we was
Two niggas?
talking loud though.
it was loud.
Thunder and
You know
lightning.
what?
It was like, yeah.
I was about to say like
Yeah, it was
our testosterone was flaring over the phone.
It
Like,
was.
I know he
It
felt
was.
it. Not
Dead
felt.
ass,
It was.
Like we was.
I've never felt that way about Savon.
I know Alex for sure said something like, bro, you know my body.
Yeah, I
feel like
did.
Alex said shit like, yo, you know my body, bro. Like, I know who Alex is in the argument. He gonna use a lot of cool hood terms on you. Like, bro, you know my body, my nigga. You know I'm not even built. Like, niggas ain't built like that, bro.
Like, bro, you know my body. Stop playing, bro. You know we not.
and I'm like, yo, my nigga, what is going on my phone right now?
Yes, that's Savon. What's going on my phone? I'll be like, niggas, me. Fuck you mean?
It's me.
Yes, they all be like, what?
Excuse me? How do you're politely telling each other, checking each other, like
Yeah.
politely, like what's going on my
Okay.
phone right now?
What's going
Nigga,
on?
me, I'm talking to you, pussy. What the fuck you mean?
Oh my goodness.
But I'm glad you guys got over it.
I'm
It's
glad
eye
you
to eye.
did,
bumping
man.
dicks and shit.
Okay, bumping dicks. I really apologize for that statement. I did not mean to
Please
say
don't.
bumping dicks. I meant to say swinging. I'm buff.
I'm gonna bring that to a corporate meeting one time. Like, if I ain't seeing eye to eye with my boss over like a creative decision on some shit at HBO.
We're really bumping dicks right now.
bumping dicks these days.
Yeah, bro, don't bring that over there, bro.
Get that the fuck. Come on, man. What are you doing,
Don't
man?
bring that over there.
I don't know
Can
what's
we
happening.
name it Can we make it the title, or are we gonna get demonetized?
Bumpin' D?
There ain't no dick in the title today.
Bumpin' D. I just say put bump, bump, bump.
Fine.
Bump.
Just say bump, bump,
Bump
bump.
and D.
We
something
can't.
like
We
that.
not doing bump.
Yes, you
We
can.
either all or nothing.
Yo, you know what blows mine in
Yeah,
the morning?
bumps. I mean,
You know what blows mine
Yeah.
Thursday morning?
What's up?
When I look at my timeline and I check my Twitter and the first thing I see is Devon 2-0 bumping dicks. Stupid.
Watch.
Savon killed that.
yo,
didn't
Savon,
even
you
say
mad
anything.
funny.
You be hating on my high. Ah, look at you wanna
Savon-
slap me with a
Savon
tortilla.
mad funny.
Ah, you wanna slap me with a tortilla? Came out.
He do. He ready. See?
Savon mad funny.
See, that's what you need to do.
Yeah,
with. I'm
Savon.
a-
No,
yeah,
there'll be
it's your
episodes
man
where
right
we're
there.
all participating in the joke, and then they're all like, "Savon, you mad funny? Oh
Yo,
my god,
you mad
killed
I
it."
don't like how y'all be doing that a lot of times. I intro the joke. I don't.
It's a Savon hive.
It is.
I got a
for
little
sure.
high.
Nah, I got a little
Yeah, we
high
all
though.
got
Nah,
highs, though.
I definitely got a.
You
Personally,
came
got
into
a
this with a high.
I got a little high.
Yeah, no,
because
yeah.
I see people that's like, yo,
There is a
I've
high.
always been, I'm Team Devon. Yeah,
Yes.
try to defend me. They always
Yes.
defend me, and I
Yeah.
appreciate y'all
He
defending me.
literally has like a fan base.
Yeah.
You know his hive?
Like a fan base, not a hive, like a fan base.
Yo, you wanna know his? Y'all know his hive?
What?
Alex got a hive.
The baddies.
Yeah, it's the
Yes,
baddies. I'm about to
yes.
say it's the baddies.
On
They
the
always be like,
low,
say,
I would-
Alex
I
must
would
be
lie,
protected.
I would lie before, but they strong.
Yeah.
Yo, baddies listening need to know.
Yo,
That's-
no,
Yeah.
Yeah.
no
the
men,
title.
no men like support you.
Men
Like,
don't support.
men
They don't be saying it to my face.
Nah.
Hey,
They
y'all,
don't.
y'all know the one nigga, right?
Who?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
Yo,
Yeah.
we ain't gonna say. We ain't gonna say.
Yeah, we ain't gonna say
No,
it.
because he
To me?
watches. So.
Yes, and he
Yo,
will be like,
What he do?
Nothing.
I get like
man-
the nice
he one of my
people.
men?
Reggie has the dudes that are liars that be like, nah, you good, man, I got you.
Yeah.
But he's a liar. And behind closed doors, you get all the lying
I
ass
feel like
dudes.
I get the support, like the supportive people, like the nice people. You know?
Exactly.
Do I not?
Yeah, no, you do. Yes.
You do. You get the clear thinkers.
Yeah.
Like-
no.
No, and
You get the
then-
supportive nice people
Yeah, yeah.
that
No,
are
that's
fucking
like,
deep.
no, you get the men who lie to you.
Yeah.
That's what you just said to me. I guess.
Yeah. You got the
guess.
supportive nice people that lie to you.
Okay.
That's Reggie's fan base.
Shout out to the gang, though.
I like it. Savon just has all the toxicity.
They understand me.
Yeah, they're very honest.
It's very
Sure.
they're layered,
Yeah.
complicated
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
and I appreciate y'all for
Yeah.
supporting me.
That's a fact.
Y'all make my heart flutter.
What is this flutter shit?
I don't know.
Is that a new show
It's-
on
it's
HBO or something? What's up with you?
I don't know, bro.
What are you
It's
doing?
You just gotta try. Like you gotta find new words,
Yeah.
right? So I don't like to say nice. I don't like to say, yo, you're a nice person. Nice is just too bland.
So what do you say?
I say you're kind. Like
That's a better
if you're
word.
nice, I think you're
say
kind.
you're kind.
You get what I'm saying? Like I don't like to use the word good because it's just too
Like to
bland.
use
What do you
well.
say
So
instead?
like it's like just you make my heart feel
Well.
good. Like you make
What
my
do you
heart
say?
flutter. What do you mean?
So you would
Like I try to substitute the basic words
Really?
because it's too many words in this fucking vocabulary for
Yeah,
me
you
to
know
just
he's a
keep
writer.
using these basic ass
Right.
so
words.
instead of saying, yo, bro, you made me feel good about myself. Like, yo, bro, real talk, bro, you made my heart flutter, bro.
That's what I told you, right?
You make me feel ecstatic.
You made me feel
That's
ecstatic.
exactly how he said it too.
Yeah, honestly, bro, you make my heart flutter, bro. Like for real, bro. Real talk, bro. Like my
And
shit,
how
my
did
shit
that-
fluttered.
That's
how
a
did
good
that
title
make you
too.
Made me uncomfortable, to be honest. Felt like he was
Okay.
flirting with me.
All right.
I was
Yo,
like,
live
are you
your
flirting with me? If you are, just say so. I mean,
No.
I'm cool.
You
That's
have to be
fine.
comfortable.
But just,
After
be honest.
you coined the phrase "bumping dicks,"
I've lost this battle. I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing else I can do here.
Yo,
Bumping
Alex.
dicks.
Yo, Kevin's gonna eat that clip.
He's
up.
gonna be tight. He'll probably clip it himself. Like, look at this dumb. He's probably gonna talk about it in the podcast.
He'll be like, "Hey, yo."
Look at this dumb nigga. Dev says some dumb shit talking about bumping dicks. I've never bumped dicks with this nigga.
I would
Feel
hope
me?
not. Before we get up out of here, because that time is coming, I would be remiss if I didn't do this.
Oh, I thought you were gonna open with.
I should have opened with it, but I know I'm extremely biased in how I go about my fandom for this gentleman.
Oh,
If you haven't listened, please go cop this album.
it's good. I liked a lot of the
I
songs.
love the album.
I like
But-
that Zay France record too.
Yeah, the first joint.
That
is-
impressed me a lot. The Zay France record.
Yeah.
Isn't that a big
Yeah,
because
start.
isn't he like up and coming?
Yeah, he's more up
Yeah,
and
yeah,
coming.
Oh,
more
yeah,
up and coming,
because
for
that's
sure.
big.
Yeah.
So,
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
I didn't want to offend him.
Yeah.
This album, NeYo, he dropped the album last week and it was lit. Shout out to Devon Terrell. Shout out to Mandy B.
Yep.
Mandy B, she's opened up a studio and it's not too far. And she interviewed NeYo last week. She invited me there. Jay was there.
Yeah.
Right? But congratulations to y'all because I know that was the first guest,
Thank
the
you
first
very
show.
much.
Word.
But yeah, it was really cool. Really,
Right.
really cool experience. And also this is a really good fucking album.
It was.
I mean,
Of
nah,
course.
I ain't
It
gonna
was.
let you do that, Savon.
Nah,
I
all right.
hate dudes like
See,
him.
What you mean?
No,
I hate dudes like
Don't
him,
do that,
bro.
bro.
What you
I'm
mean?
doing it. So
Because-
watch.
Wait, what? Oh my God, what is he about
Here
to
goes
say?
Savon texting me midweek because he don't listen to albums the way I told him to.
He shuffled
2 to 3 times.
You shuffled the
Did you shuffle the album? Yes
So
or
can
no?
I be
Answer
hon-
that first.
Can I be
Oh,
honest?
come on.
No. Say yes
That
or no
really
first, and then I go. Then you go.
blows my
Okay,
mind.
yes.
You shuffled the fucking album,
do you
didn't you?
do that?
So then here comes Savon texting my phone midweek. Got it early.
Right.
You had the
did get it
pleasure to
early.
get it early this time. Here goes Savon. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know yet. It's not really. Here he come 2 days later. Nah, bro, it's some shits on there. You should have just waited, Savon.
Can I explain?
Why do you shuffle? You got
a
And
to
for
sick-
him
he's
to even
sick.
shuffle Neo,
You're
Because he's sick.
disrespecting
What
the album.
happened?
He's sick, bro.
I was drunk. So when I got the link,
blame it on his own.
I was extremely intoxicated. Like
okay.
I didn't know what just had came to my phone.
Okay.
So I was just like, oh shit, play, and it just played a random song, and I didn't hear it with the right ears, with sober ears. So
Okay.
I gave some misinformation, and I said, yo, I gotta live with it a little bit. I woke up the next day, and then I've been living with it ever since.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a really good album.
Did
I
you
ain't
listen
gonna
to
lie,
it
it's a
in
good
shuffle
listen.
ever
No.
since?
No, I listened to it straight through. But
you.
half of the album is singles, or
Yeah, you've
I've
already
heard
heard
them.
Yeah.
You already
So
heard 'em, yep.
you know, I played around with the rotation a little
Yeah.
bit.
Cool.
It was a good project.
Yeah. I want you
Yeah.
to listen to it how they sequenced
Yeah.
it. You know, that's his
Yeah.
artistic expression. It's very important. That sequencing is very, very important, and
Yeah.
it's a big part. You know what I mean? I put it together for you to listen to it this way, you know, and then you can shuffle it all you want, but listen one time
I'm gonna shuffle it
the
eventually.
way. Yeah, of course. You're gonna pick your
I'ma
favorite
just-
songs. You're gonna pick your favorite songs.
Yeah,
it's all good. We're gonna see the stars next to it on
Yeah,
Apple.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? I understand the culture, but at the same
yeah.
time, it's just like, yo, I want you catch it how I'm gonna give it.
Yeah.
I'm throwing it to you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
man. Come on, man.
My favorite album sequence that doesn't, well, not my favorite, but one of the best that reminds me why the sequence is so important is J. Cole, Born Sinner, because it starts off extremely dark, and then by the end, it's literally like sunshine, like the songs. You know, what's the song with TLC?
Janae?
Oh my God, what is it?
I thought it was Crooked Smile.
Yes, like it's like songs like that. So
Just gets
don't
happy.
shuffle, at least for the first listen.
Yeah, for the
guys.
first listen, don't shuffle. Listen to it straight through.
Yeah,
Especially
cool.
a Kendrick album. Like certain albums, you can't even do that. It's like you got to listen to a Kendrick album the way he giving it to you. Drake, honestly, Drake album, you can shuffle that.
At this point,
Because Drake
point?
does it.
And
I don't
all
wanna
of his
say
outros
that.
sound like outros. Like you're gonna know what the outro.
Yeah,
All his
I kind
intros
of can
are pretty
feel
similar.
it. And his songs are just so like Drake has a collection of singles. Like to me, it's just like a collection of singles. Like
Yeah,
one or
yes.
two songs will feel like, ooh, this is real deep album cut. But other than that, it just feels like, yeah, I can play all this
I can
stuff
just
on a
play
shuffle.
this shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
that's
fact.
it. I like to listen to his intros very much. Like Drake's intros, always fire, bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
rap, he give it up on the intro.
I will say, if I'm not like too familiar with an artist, I'll listen to the intro and the outro.
Weird.
I listen because
And
All
not,
Wait,
good
not
shit
all the way
isn't-
through?
and not the
that's
middle of
weird.
the
Yeah.
album, and not the album.
because like if you pay attention, like for most artists, especially for projects they're taking seriously, that intro and outro,
Oh yeah,
they really, and you know this, of course,
yeah.
you really put your foot into it.
Yeah.
Like think about it, right?
Has the most emphasis.
Yeah.
it's how
'cause
you
Most
started,
It's the
it's how
first
you,
thing you.
it's how you started, and it's how you ended, right? Everything in between, you're just trying to fit cohesively.
Yes.
You even might throw some filler in there.
Yeah.
But that first and that last,
Yeah.
I'm getting how you feel. No funny shit.
It's
Like,
just-
it's high performance usually.
Yeah.
And when it's not, I'm surprised.
Yeah, you know when you listen to
Yeah.
an album and the first four songs,
Yeah.
you know when I'm like, oh, this album is hitting. When the
Yeah.
first four songs slap, I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh,
Oh, I'm
and I'm like,
there.
if the fifth, all right, you wanted something. If
want
I'm
a
on a 6th, 7th, it's a classic.
it's a
Like, I'm
classic
like, oh,
for
you killed
Yeah.
this. Like, you know what I mean?
That's a fact.
But that first three, I'll be like, first three is always good.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, this is your best three right here.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't. Again, being maybe casual listener, like
Uh-huh.
I always find, obviously,
Yeah.
all right, put it like this:
Mhm.
if that's how artists wanted their albums to be, right, the first and the last song to be
Yeah.
like the best songs, or they put their time into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why aren't those ever the singles? The singles always fall
'Cause
within.
Those are the album cuts.
Those are the meat. Can I be honest? That intro and outro is the meat. It's like, here is my substance. You know what I mean?
and
So-
then the singles are the radio, like
Yeah,
Every
and
time.
what's in
easily
between-
digestible.
But those, and
'Cause
it's
you don't
never
wanna,
singles. You're
you
right.
don't want to begin the
Yeah,
album
yeah.
bad. You don't want to end it.
Yeah, but I also don't want to end it with me trying to be like, this is a single. Like I never want to. I'll be like, I'm gonna
Right.
give you me,
Like me.
intro and outro. You know what I mean?
Usually.
I'm gonna pull
Like,
you
that's
into
a very
my
good
world.
way for me to get familiar with a newer artist.
Exactly.
If I'm
I
like,
look
all
into
right, I don't know if I want to bump all of this. I'll just do intro, outro.
I like that.
I'm impressed. I fuck with the rest of it.
I like that. That's a really weird thing. I listened to Finish Brent's album,
Okay.
by the way.
Okay.
Good album.
Good album, right?
Ended it
Different.
amazing.
Different.
Can I tell you why I now fuck with him? He
Talk.
gave me a He gave me an album with a
Concept.
concept. With that thing with his
skits?
girl.
The skits
Got me.
should, I'm not going to front. He should film those skits.
Yes.
he probably did.
I hope he probably
Knowing
did,
Brent,
right?
he probably
Knowing
did.
Brent with all the visuals,
I'm
it
all
sounded
for
like
that.
movie, like
Yes, it was
motion pictures.
Auditory cinema.
Yes, I couldn't, but you know what's crazy? There's skits, and I'm going back to the skits.
Yes.
I never go back to skits.
Damn.
Because when I
don't
was
go
in my
back to
car,
skits.
and that's something I've always wanted to fucking do.
Ooh.
And I do it on my albums, but I never did it that intricately.
Yeah.
Where
Intricate.
I was listening in my car and I was like, what's gonna happen next? And I was like, oh my God. I was experiencing, I was like, this is
Like an audio book?
Like an
fucking-
audio movie.
Yes, like an audio, like it was audio, but it was all cinematic. It was
One of the
so-
skits, I'm in the car driving. He's in the car with Shorty.
Right.
You can hear the
Yeah.
background of the car driving.
Yes. All of that. I love
Just small shit like that.
So
I'm
then
like,
maybe he should like stop singing and get into like
Yo, here you
like
go.
videography.
You're a hater.
Dead ass.
They
Nigga
do it
said
all.
Maybe
It's
he's
lost
using his talents in different directions.
Nah,
For
dude,
real.
He got talents,
Bro,
man,
sometimes
all
you
over.
gotta pivot.
Nigga
Dead
said
ass, bro.
videography.
Y'all,
Okay.
y'all know
He makes
Brendan
good art,
Schaub.
though.
Y'all know Brendan Schaub.
Brendan Schaub. Maybe
Brendan
by
Schaub,
face.
right?
know
So
that
apparently, he's a comedian,
Okay.
right? He began as a UFC fighter, and he's
wow.
real good friends with Joe Rogan. A few years ago, Joe Rogan
Brendan Schaub.
sat him down on his show and said, "You are not good at fighting. Okay, you are
Wait,
gonna."
Joe Rogan said that?
Yeah, on his podcast. It was the greatest fucking piece of content I've ever seen in my life. Like, he sat him down and said, do you think that you can be a champion in UFC? And Brendan responded and said, yes. And Joe Rogan said, no, you, my friend, are not good at this. You should transition out of this and retire. right?
What?
Was everybody else on this bandwagon, or was it just
No, Joe, like that. I
Yeah.
guess their friend group all kind of came to him and said,
Collectively.
like, "Yo, you're gonna die in the ring, bro."
Oh, so
like,
was
you
he
should change.
actually very bad at fighting?
Apparently,
I'm gonna be honest
Because
with you.
if you're not,
if
like,
Joe-
who gives you the right to like
Because
crush someone's dreams like that?
If Joe
Like,
Rogan said that, I'm telling you now.
he was probably actually bad
right.
and it's like unsafe.
no, he was
Yes.
getting, he was getting knocked out.
Yeah,
You're
he
bad.
probably was.
He
He
was a
probably was really
fighter.
concerned.
Like,
Like, yo, bro, you're really getting hurt.
gonna-
He
Yeah.
would. Joe
Okay.
Rogan doesn't make jokes
So
like
you're
that.
just being honest.
He was
with
being
him.
dead ass
Yeah,
honest.
like,
yeah.
yo, I'm trying to protect
Okay.
you from you. You're
Yeah.
getting fucked up. So,
Okay.
long story short, Brendan,
God.
he became a comedian. I don't know where was the story going.
you said Brent should.
Oh
repivot.
yes, see,
He was like,
Brent.
why?
I'm just sitting
I was
here
like,
like-
why am I talking about these niggas? But yeah, so Brendan Schaub, he was a UFC fighter. He wasn't good. He was getting his ass kicked.
Right.
He changed his career path into a comedian. So now he's a comedian. He has he's had 3 podcasts, 3 very successful podcasts.
I don't like where you're
He
taking
does
this.
stand up. Like stand up is not really his thing, but he's doing it and
Right.
he's pretty successful, right? And I think Brent,
Oh my God,
I think
Savon.
his voice and shit, like the voice led him into the door.
Sometimes
And now,
it sounds sometimes.
if his
Brent
skits
sounds
is
good.
that good, then he could really find a career path doing that on like the film, on TV and shit.
Did you really just
I
take
can't
me through
believe you
that
just said
whole
that.
spiel
just
to tell
believe
me
you
to
said
that?
shit on Brent.
What?
It's
a
not- I'm not
I'm gonna put it like
fucking-
this, bro.
You're a
the moment
monster.
the
That shit
women,
ass, bro.
yo, bro, it's R&B music. You're trying to connect to the women. You feel
Facts.
me? So
Yeah.
long the women is okay. So long the
That's a
women
fact.
don't feel that way about you, I don't think you should pack it up.
I'm not a woman,
And
and
he
I don't
bring
feel
it
that
out.
He's not
way.
packing
Nah,
it.
he do.
He bring them
Right.
out.
I don't feel that
Yes.
way, and I'm not a woman.
But
I
he do
think
bring
I
them out.
really like
Huh.
Brent. It's so weird.
Feel
He
me?
sold me on this album. He sold me.
Bro.
Angel?
I like
Angel?
Fuck the World a lot. It's more shit that people could listen to easier.
Yeah.
But this style, I
dope.
like it a lot.
Yeah. So I like Armand's
like
take
that.
on it too. By the
I
way,
was just
Shout out
about to
Armand.
mention that. You know,
Yeah.
Armand kind of got on us like, damn, why y'all like all that toxic shit, right?
Right.
Armand was kind of saying, you know what? People are complaining about R&B a lot. And
Is
it's
it on
because
his
nobody
page?
wants to really be in love anymore, right?
No.
We're not really looking for that.
No.
Armand, you my God, but yeah, bro, I'm sorry. That's how it's going to be.
Yeah.
These are the times we living in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm gonna play this real quick.
Yeah,
Okay.
go
I
for
think
it.
Because
go
I'll
for
be
it.
honest, even when I make a song about like being nice and loving you, I feel weird.
You're like, ugh.
You feel like it's not
noticed
going to
that.
land.
I'm like, ugh. I
What
love
the
you,
fuck?
girl.
Yo, Arm.
They do. They do. I felt him.
Does that not sound like me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Yes,
me
yes.
and Armand have always, even
Yes.
off camera,
Like
we've
that.
always talked about shit like this. Like
Yeah.
we don't like when people are like complaining a lot on Twitter. I used to
Yes.
vent to Armand about it. He used to come to me, but he'd be like, Regina, why is everyone shitting on this album? We're very
Yes.
similar in that
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, I bet.
Shout out to Armand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he's
that song was tough too.
It was
That was
Gibby.
Giveon.
Yeah,
It was Gibby.
I
Oh,
might-
did
I
you
might-
know it was Giveon?
Nah, I ain't know that was that nigga.
Nah, his
Gibby.
last
That was
album is
alright.
alright.
Nah,
He
that
not
was
doing
good.
so much.
I heard it's
new.
really good.
It's different.
Sometimes I wish
And I like.
you knew.
I gotta put that in my queue next.
Hey,
Actually, I gotta listen to the
You'll
album
like
next.
it a
I
lot.
like it a lot. I heard it's real R&B.
You would like it a
real
lot.
R&B.
He sound like Black Frank Sinatra.
No, he does not sound
No.
like.
No?
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like
I
this
wouldn't say
album,
that.
it sounds different for real. Like it doesn't sound like the opera R&B that.
Opera.
It just would
Stop.
sound like
hard.
opera. Shit would sound like opera R&B.
That's actually a dope
for-
aesthetic.
Yo,
Wow, what a word! Just you put those two words together, I saw a whole
Whole-
brand. Opera R&B. That's
That might be something right
hard.
there, right?
What the fuck did you
I'm
just say?
trademarking that word.
Huh?
You gotta pay me for that.
That aesthetic was hard.
Right? Like that.
want you. Yeah.
Just
Storytelling like this.
I'm just thinking about the aesthetic of it all.
Yeah, the
like
aesthetic of
the
it all,
music
yeah.
videos,
Absolutely.
the
It ain't no
artists
money
that
in
come out.
shit.
All right.
No money in that.
Chill,
All
say, chill, bro.
Because my whole brand with the
Yeah.
opera R&B will be we only classy
Only-
people listen to this.
Yeah, they said,
You
You
wouldn't
gotta
understand.
understand.
yo,
But
Pete,
in a
You
world
gotta
full of,
understand.
in a
I
world,
can sell you. I can
in
sell
a
song to a
world-
song, Savon.
He
in a
talking.
world full
that's
of
how Brent did it.
toxicity,
Okay.
in a world full of toxicity, like
Okay.
Armand is saying,
Yeah.
where is the market for it? Oh, you gotta be a classic man.
Guess
Nigga,
what?
you
Opera.
ain't
The opera was all
fucking-
about murdering niggas and taking niggas' wives and shit and all that. It was
It's
all
how you
toxic.
present it,
I
huh?
can still be toxic.
That's how you present
in
it.
opera
Sure,
R&B.
Sure.
First of all, we're giving some little
Like, opera
kid
isn't
that's
happy
16 right
music.
now an idea and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to sign you if you think you want to do that.
Yeah.
That's a really fire aesthetic, Savon.
Yo.
I'm
That's a
not.
fire
I'm not.
aesthetic,
I
yo.
just. I gotta see it. I gotta see that.
Yo.
Well, look at you. You one of those.
I gotta
niggas.
see that.
I gotta see it.
I gotta see that.
I gotta see that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put my name on that.
I am
gonna
not.
put myself.
It's just simply not up to
It's
my
not
standard.
gonna work. It's cryptocurrency. It's not gonna work.
So Pierre was trying to direct me the other day.
How so? How so?
Because we was filming
Came out
the
great.
shit that I put on my page.
Oh,
Yeah.
He was trying to
Go check
direct
his
me.
Instagram
He was
page.
like trying to get me to like act out a scene.
Yeah.
And like, I'm like, yo, I'm not doing that, bro. I can't like. He was like, yo, be awkward. And I'm like, but it's me. I can't be awkward unless I'm just awkward. Like
That's what bad bitches.
I can't
He
act
literally said that he was like,
baddies.
Pierre, I
That's what
can't
niggas
be
that's baddies
awkward.
say that.
Told
I can't
you.
do. That's not me.
He was
That's
literally
not
like,
me.
I'm not an awkward guy, Pierre. Like,
I'm not an awkward
I
guy.
can't
I'm always on
act
point,
awkward.
Pierre.
No, I am awkward as
look,
fuck.
look,
That's
look.
why I got a little hive. But I can't act awkward.
Do you think you're awkward?
A little bit. I can be. A
Aw.
little bit.
He is.
Yeah.
Savon is awkward.
Yeah. I
Just-
know I
yes.
am. I
Savon
just
is
can't
We all
act
a little
it.
awkward.
Because you know, I can tell you how. Let me
can't
say how
act
Savon
it.
gives niggas pound. I'm gonna come to you. I'm gonna Savon. He's like,
He be planning it. Nigga be trying to plan the dap. Like, yo, just give me dap. Yeah, he be,
That
like,
is
yo,
so true.
just dap it. Just
he's fucking weird.
I don't
He's
think
only
that's
normal when he sits here.
awkward.
Oh, I'm awkward as fuck. Like socially, I'm
all
very
awkward.
like
We all
bounce off the walls. Like I know that about myself.
I dap like that for real.
yes.
Yes.
You do.
That's
you
your dap.
lean in with your left shoulder.
You do.
Oh.
He be like,
That's the love. I lean with love. I lean with love. I lean with love.
Hey, no, right there. Part,
Oh, wait,
part of my
didn't see you
left,
there.
part of my left. That's you. That's you, Savon. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't like.
You're
so I'm
very
just
normal
naturally
when you sit and you're on that mic. Like that's your most normal.
really.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're very like he's definitely a very smooth guy.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you bring that up, I guess that's an awkward.
Yeah.
But I don't know. People might see me
Wait,
if
I
they
didn't
see
know that
me.
about me. Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
So I gotta change my dap
No,
approach.
don't.
No.
Nah, you good.
Like,
you
my
good.
dap ain't smooth.
That's
It's-
respectful.
That's not for the grown and sexy.
It's
how I
nice. No,
dap niggas.
it's a good dap. It's a
You
good
got
dap.
older
that
dap.
awkward,
Like your
though?
dap is
It
like
is.
45. You know what I'm saying? Bring it down to like 26.
It's a good dap. But what's funny is Savon. You know what's funny? Me and Savon forget how to talk to each other when the mics go off. Like
That's
me and
not
him,
true. You guys be
me and him forget how to talk to each other. No,
Word.
real talk. Because me and Savon, it's like when the mics go up, me and Savon stare at each other like. It's like
No,
we
you
forget that
guys
we know each
don't.
other.
Because
Stop.
it's so many different versions of Devon Terrell. Like I be trying to gauge, and it's so many different versions of me. Like I'm nigga, when I come here, I'm HBO. When then
Yeah.
I'm here, I'm fucking need to know. There's so many
Yeah.
different versions. So it's like, yo, Dev, who are you today? Who am I today? Like,
I get it.
let's
Okay.
just bump dicks and shit.
Oh my
Like,
god.
let's
It's
just,
been a need to know podcast.
You know what I'm saying?
What
Let's
you
just
need
get
to
into
know,
That's when I
bro.
know
You
it's
need to know
done.
on
Like,
the
let's
Need to
just
Know
bump
podcast.
it, bro.
know.
Like, let's bond and shit.
Thank you for listening to us.
It's the need to know, baby.
Saying
Please
this
chime
shit.
in and like, subscribe, and content.
It's the need to know.
Peace out. We out.
Yeah, we're out of here, man.
Wait,
we're
no, you were
fucking
talking
done.
about the skit. I mean the directing. Or
Oh.
do you want to say anything
Nah,
about
that
that?
was it. Like I'm naturally awkward. Don't force me to be awkward, Pierre.
Because what we were trying to do.
We don't want Pierre to
behind the
force
bar-
you to do
that
anything
we
you
were-
don't
We
wanna
needed
do.
Dev because we were
Behind
trying to
a
be
camera.
like
You would have killed it.
Like we wanted
would've
like
killed it.
Appreciate
like the overly corny type of promo. We were
Yeah,
gonna,
it was
we were
perfect.
gonna be like, oh hey, didn't see you there.
Yeah,
like that's
yeah.
what we wanted him to do,
I love
but
that.
he couldn't do it.
And
like,
I'm like, yo, I'm
would've
not
hit.
doing that. I can't.
See,
I didn't
I
say
never
I was.
want you-
I didn't say I was too cool.
See,
I'm
you know
like,
what? He didn't say
I
that.
can't do
You
that,
know why
bro.
y'all
I
are
didn't say-
right?
Thank you.
I just
Because he
can't
did
do
this in the
that,
chat
bro.
the other day,
See?
and I know everybody. Tell me if I'm wrong. If everybody said this nigga,
This nigga.
yesterday
What happened?
when I threw the graphic in, I said,
Oh, yeah.
"Hey y'all, look
Here
here
he
it
goes.
is."
Here
And
he goes.
Let's
everybody
talk
was
about
like,
it.
"Fire,
Let's
yo,
talk about
shirt,
it.
fire."
Here he goes.
Yes.
Hold on, calm
Here
down.
he goes.
Let's
He
talk
said,
about
"Yo,
it.
There you go.
it's not a tour."
like,
Yes.
yeah. We know.
Yes.
Savon, we know it's not a
I
tour.
We know
Yes.
it's not a.
Yeah, but it's not a tour.
We're
Why
not
I say
getting too much
tour?
away. We're doing a
like-
concept.
like,
Okay.
Yeah.
it's a
And we was like,
concept.
And Savon was pointing out like a technicality.
and
Yes.
it made me laugh
so hard.
I know y'all
That's
was-
the awkwardness. Yeah, that's the.
Yes.
Savon, that made me laugh so hard.
Because
We
we're
was
like, we're all on the same
yo,
page. Like,
We're all just like, oh yeah,
know.
cool. Like it looks
Like,
fine.
we
Like,
know.
it's
We
not
know.
a tour though.
But it's not.
we're like,
We
Okay,
selling
but like-
merch for an event. Like it's not
But
a
the
tour.
concept.
we're timeless.
The
The point. It was a
concept.
point.
concept
It was funny,
conceptually is
but we
timeless.
changed it. We changed it though.
Alex
We say-
told y'all on like day one.
Words.
Yes, I
This
did.
man
1
and
plus
words.
1.
He's
a
If
word-
y'all niggas don't say 2 + 2 = 4,
Right.
then it's gonna be like, what is we saying, bro?
Yeah.
But we
Remove the
said-
X and the Y. Don't divide the T. Fuck
was
the
a tour
PEM
shirt.
dots,
It
was a
nigga.
tour
Just give me the
concept
1
shirt.
plus 1.
Yeah,
tour
so we had a
concept
shirt. It said tour on it, and Savon was like, "But it's not a tour."
But it's not a tour.
We're
We
like,
ain't
that's
on
the
tour.
inspo.
I put
Like,
though
I know.
too. I said it's not a tour though.
I know exactly how you said it. I know you said it's not a
Oh,
tour.
we know how
though.
you said it.
I'm looking at his
know.
message like, we know.
I said, we know.
he
we
serious?
know
Alex was
it's
like,
not a
hey yo,
tour."
just get out your head, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, Yo, get out your head, bro. Just get out your head, bro. I forgot what I said. Thank you. Get out your head, bro. Like,
When Alex said
you
that,
overthinking everything.
Savon.
You can see when Savon be overthinking some shit.
Crying.
I believe you.
When he said, "Yo, get out your head, bro," it's like, look at these two Long Island niggas arguing.
Like, yo, you think
Yo, he goes, yeah, we mimicking a tour short. We could put Mixer if you want,
you can
though.
put Mixer if you want, though.
He said, "Yeah, I like
No,
Mixer."
and then Savon goes, NTK Mixer 22. Just the way he likes
And
it.
I went back to the designer. I said, "Hey,
Yeah, I'm sorry I put you in that position.
I mean, that makes more sense. That makes more
It
sense.
just, you know, like, because merch is like memorabilia.
No,
Oh my
merch is
goodness.
style.
You know what? I'm
You
gonna just stop
boxing it.
thinking.
It's
stop
okay."
thinking.
You
That
boxing
shit,
it.
no, I
Stop thinking.
genuinely
You
enjoyed
boxing
that. It was funny to me when you said, "Yo, it say Toro."
It say Toro.
I was like, "We know."
And then like
we
nobody answered for like a few minutes.
Yeah, everybody was
and
quiet.
Dad was like, so what should I do, guys?
It's been the Need to Know podcast. It is what you need to know when you need to know.
Yeah.
We hope y'all enjoyed. Jeff, you coined the phrase bumping dicks.
Bumping dicks.
Come on.
Let's bump dicks at the mixer.